Is my joint on? Can y'all hear me? Is it clear? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hold up, man. I gotta keep Menace. What's good, Menace? Got a shot in this joint. Zay Demek? Zay Demek, son. I don't think I've seen you in the joint before. What's good? What's good? I don't know what that was. I don't know why I did that. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Ego Death? TJ Lost in the Cheeks? Lost in the Cheeks. What's good, TJ? Hey, yo, that's a tough name. I like that. Chris, what's good? Your shoe untied. Shut up, boy. Iceberg, what's good? Eewee 18, what's good, bro? What's good, what's good, what's good? I think we're gonna go for a good stream. Who we got? What's good, Mike? Oh, shoot. Is that Mike? Mike? If this is the same Mike, football player Mike? Is that you? I'm gonna put my glasses on in a second, y'all. I don't like wearing the glasses because it takes away the swag. It takes away the swagger. Make sure you like the stream, by the way, son. Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. This is probably gonna be a double. What's the deal? Oh, what's good? All right, so this is probably gonna be a two-part joint, son. I'm gonna keep it a bean. It's gonna probably be like two parts because, son, this joint is almost 4 hours. I think it's almost like 4 hours long, son, if not 4 hours. So, and you already know I'm going to be talking through the joint, son. So this one's going to be long. So we might have to do a part 2 another time. And there's other video I got to do a reaction to, son. I've only saw a clip of it, but it's like these two transgenders. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Felix, are you not tired of the transgender videos? Absolutely not. Anytime when I see situations when there's transgenders and it just doesn't make sense, I feel like me, the Long Trousers himself, have to put in my input and let you guys know that I am the #1 transphobic individual in the United States and UK. You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely a video that's gonna be. I think something about the video was saying something about like, oh, if you sleep with a transgender, you're not gay, and we know that's blasphemy, right? I mean, one thing, you can be attracted to a transgender person until you find out that they're transgender, right? Because sometimes the surgery has gotten so damn good, you just don't know, right? But once you realize that this Henrietta, it used to be a Henry, you cannot partake in that. At that moment, you are then a homosexual male, right? Like that, what's that one soccer player, the young dude, he's like 23 years old, Mbappe, I think he's French or something like that. He gay. That dude gay. They say he got the freaking Victoria's Secret model. What the hell was that? I'm like, yo, that guy's gay. That guy's gay. Gey gay. You know what I'm saying? He wants men's. What you talking about, son? He ran stream. Yeah. What's good, Tacmo? What's good? In bed. Yeah. That dude. I don't know how to say his name. What's good, Elijah? 4 hours is kind of long. 4 hours is kind of long, son. That's what I be trying to tell joints too when they say they want to do that's gonna last 30 something out, bro. I swear the glasses take away the swag. It's crazy, but I can't see without it. I got to be able to read the chats. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, right? I don't know what it is. I got energy today, guys. I don't know if you guys can tell. I definitely got some energy. Let me see what we got here. What's good? What's good, Groot? Oh, some of these chats is coming. Yo, my bad, y'all. My joint's going. Iceberg in the flesh. I feel like Groot's dick is somehow connected to Bama. Where is Bama? Oh, is that Bama? Is Groot Bama? Is that you, Bama? Hey, make sure you like the stream if you're on the joint. Yeah, big football. Mike said, hey, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours is long, son. I ain't gonna hold you. Females cap when they say that. Yeah. What's good, K Woodle? I told you I was gonna be back today, y'all. Make sure y'all like the stream. For those of you guys who are on YouTube, you're on Twitch, you know, make sure you do your joint. I don't know why this joint's delayed like crazy. Shut the hell up, Groot. Just gotta talk about say my name, son. It's definitely Bama. So I'm like, where's Bama been at, son? We need him in the chat. Who else? We need LB in the chat, obviously. Hey, Felix, just like Bama. Yeah, yo. Oh, Bama. Hey, I don't care what any of y'all say. Bama has been the most consistent. Well, of course, there's always Chris, but I said Bama has been the most consistent when it comes to leaving comments on my freaking videos, bro. He will definitely say, hey, Felix, at least once per video. So sometimes I be missing them joints, but I know they're there. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Hey, somebody let me know in the chat, though, son. Is this Pearly, hey, make sure y'all like the stream, by the way, man. Let's get this to at least 10 likes. We got to get at least 10 likes, guys. Come on, guys. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? At least 10 likes. We got what? 16 people on YouTube. Batman's another breed. What can you expect? Facts, ego there. Let's get this right though. It's wood, not wood all, not woodall. Oh, wood all. Wood all. I got you. You be giving the girls the wood all. You feel me? Hey, somebody let me know in the chat though, son. Does she have a man, son? This pearly joint? This Pearl, what's her name? Does she have a man? She's a ginge. And you guys know what they say about gingers. Gingers do not have souls. It's not what I say. It is what I say, but I've heard that from other individuals and I just ran with it. I'm not even going to fact check that whatsoever. I'm just going to assume a lot of individuals have said that gingers do not have souls. So, hey, why would they lie to me? You know what I'm saying? Something about her does seem soulless. Maybe it's the blue shirt with the exposed shoulders. I'm not sure. But she has somewhat of an inviting face. At the same time, she also looks somewhat like Doctor Strange, the actor that is, but then again, she doesn't. Somewhat like Bruce Willis in a sense. No. I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Woodall definitely sounds like a P-star name. I was right about to say that, but you beat me to it, ego. I slapped my salami on her forehead. What's good, Craven? Craven, the 6 foot, what was it, 6'4" assassin? She's single, but I'll take her. Why is she single? See, that's a red flag. Why are you single? A joint with this much logic shouldn't be single, which leads me to the conclusion that she may be a phony. I don't know. Well, let's carry on. Let's get on to this. Make sure y'all like the stream, like I said before, man. We gotta get these likes up. How many likes we got? We got at least 10 likes. We got at least 10 likes. We can start this video. How many likes we got? We only got 10. We got 10 likes, but we got 16 people on this channel. Can y'all like the stream? Isn't that hard, guys? Come on. She's 6'4". Oh, I was mad. She looked like she's 6'4". Boy, why would you? What's good, JVP? She from a rich family? Oh, word? For real? With this much? Wow, that's impressive. I'm just off the strength. If she is from a rich family, son, even though I feel like you're joking, and she's this logical, I respect it. Let's keep going. Let's get into this.
What up, guys? Welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube. The pregame. Before I start, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. That way you're going to be notified of my daily videos. Like the video on your way in. We have a special panel tonight. But before we get to that, a couple announcements before we start the show. The first is that we have 2 clips channels.
Wait, hold up.
Just Pearly Clips and Pearl Daily. Make sure you go subscribe.
What the hell is going on? Hold up, y'all. Hold up 1 second, y'all. This one is definitely loaded up. It's in 4K. Is that the reason? Is it too much? Is it the 4K is too strong? Should I lower it? I want to see her in 4K though. I think she deserves that much, right? The Lakers need a center. 100%. What the hell?
Tears, follow me on Instagram, and thank you for 800K, and thank you for 100 episodes.
Who's
All right, guys, let's take a quick second and hear from our channel sponsor. Identity theft in America.
I appreciate, you get your money up, but not on my time.
Why don't we go around and have everyone on the panel introduce yourself. Say your name, your age, your relationship status. Where are you from, and just a little bit about you. Why don't we start here?
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Brittany Renner. I am 30 years old. I'm single as a Pringle.
Single as a Pringle. No one's surprised. I'm attractive girl. We can't fake from that, son. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely attractive. You know what I'm saying? But we know what it is, guys. We know what it is. The chat is not loading up on the freaking junk. I'm gonna have to restart my Streamlabs or something, man, because I don't know why the chat is loading up. So if anybody's on Twitch saying anything, I can't see y'all for some reason. I don't know why it's doing this. The streets itself, we meet again.
I have a 1.5-year-old son, and I'm here to learn something new today.
I'll help you with that.
Yeah, Andrew.
That's why they brought me.
Damn. Well, sir, they brought me here to look for trouble. It's the now for the troublemaker. You thought she couldn't do it, but she did it. Here she is. I am freshly 30.
What the hell does that mean? What is she speaking English? Let me rewind that real quick. This bitch needs subtitles, bro. What the hell did she just say?
Damn. Well, sir,
The
you
danger
brought me
zone.
here to look for trouble. It's the now for the troublemaker. You thought she couldn't do it, but she did it. Here she is. I am freshly 30.
Freshly.
I am single, not ready to mingle yet. And something interesting about me, well, I'm a smart woman. I'm here to see if Mr. Tate can learn something from me.
Oh.
Sagittarius, relax, please. Be nice. Come on, I wasn't rude.
Andrew Tate, 36 years old. I cannot disclose personal information because, of course, my enemies are after me. But
Facts.
yeah, I'm here to educate, as I always am. Perhaps somebody will say something remotely insightful, but at least I get a clementine if not. So I'm chilling with my orange.
That was
It's your girl Esther, the Nigerian queen. I'm here to
Hey, the Nigerian in this joint. Let's go. Let's keep going.
entertain, to disagree with somebody in here.
And Tatum.
Auntie, she's
But
looking at
really,
you.
really,
Why would you say that, Nishana?
I am looking at somebody.
It's her favorite duo. It's her favorite duo.
But no, for real though, I'm just here to have a good time. Just, yeah, get some vibes. And in terms of my relationship status, I am single, doing interviews. I'm not just going for anybody. But yeah, that's how it is.
Auntie Jenny here, 54. I'm here to cut out the bullshit. Simple.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Thank you guys.
Bet
all
you
for-
do.
Yeah, well, you have to cut the bullshit. That's the problem with the world today. It's too much bullshit.
And they're not direct. If they've got something to say to you, just say it.
Why are you being mean already?
I don't really care. If you've got something to say, just say it. Don't beat around the bush. Just say it.
So
If
basically,
everyone's got
I'll
something
say
to
it.
I already got my
Just say it.
teammate.
Just say it.
100%.
Hey, Auntie,
Yeah.
I beg, give the girl a chance to speak now. And
You said a bunch of hoes.
Girl, what have I said?
This one.
What have I said?
I'm addressing the elephant in the room, innit?
Listen, I don't believe in no elephants in the
give
room.
yourself up,
If there's
right?
something to say, just say it. Don't
Say
beat
it.
around the bush. If you got something to say to me, I am here. Talk to my face. There should be no elephant in the room because this ain't no zoo. You understand? So if you got something to say, just say it. We're all
Me?
big. No, I'm just saying. We're just all big people here. So
Woo! Come with the pain.
if I want
Okay.
to say something to you, I'm going to say something to you straight like I normally do.
Yes.
If I've got something to say to Esther, I'm going to tell Esther. Whether she likes it or not, I don't really care. Andrew Tate, my son's older than him, so I don't give a damn who he is. I'm going to just say what I got to say. So whoever don't like it, that's tough. Don't come. You
You
should
missed
be
out
here.
Brittany. I feel picked on.
Okay, so
And Brittany too, right? Even Pearl too.
In it.
Feel better now.
yeah, Auntie gave me Auntie was yelling at me in wife school the other day. So she doesn't give a shit. Okay, so my first
She cooking
question
for real.
is what is the number one problem
Spicy.
facing men today, and what is the number one problem facing women today?
I can say something.
Come on,
'Cause
ladies.
everybody's
Everybody's
gonna
here to
say-
educate
you know,
me.
the number one problem.
Fucking answer all the questions. Come on, tell
The
me.
number one problem with men is that they don't tell women the truth, and the number one problem with women is that they can't handle the truth. Simple.
But there's a reason why we can't tell women the truth. Some women don't enjoy the truth. You tell them the truth, they get upset, right? If I want to, every dude wants to tell the joint that, hey, listen, I want to be out there. I want to be out there to be able to crack as many young ladies as possible. But I still want you to stay at home and be my girl, right? I want you not to go out there and explore other penises out there in the street world and everything, right? But I should be allowed to go out there and smash as many young ladies as I please, right? I can't say that to you, right? Because if I say that to a girl, she's going to look at me like I'm a dog. But that's majority of what guys who can actually get hoes feels. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, what do I know, right? I'm just a freaking anti-feminist, bigot, homophobe, racist. You know what it is.
That's a good paradigm to start from because it's actually very interesting you say that. A lot of women say, I just want a man who's honest. And then the second you're honest, she's like, what?
Exactly.
It's like, well, then don't ask me for honesty. Of course I fucking lie.
Thank you.
So that's a good point. I agree with that one.
Black Air
I don't
Force
think it's the
energy.
biggest problem, but it certainly is a problem in relationships today. That is a problem. The biggest problem with men today is that I think the world is becoming hyper competitive. Most men are not aware and understanding of how quickly there's going to be a genuine shift in between those who have things and those who do not have things. Not just finances, but also female status, everything else. And it's a status game, right? And it's becoming harder and harder for men to play. And that's all women's fault, of course. Because no, but it is because women choose the winners, right? Women choose who the high status males are. So women pretend to give a shit about men. Of course they don't. They give a shit about themselves. And a woman, if you ask her what she wants from a man, she's like, I don't want much. I just want to find a nice man who's a millionaire and 6 foot tall and funny and charismatic and interesting and spontaneous and looks after me and doesn't cheat. And is funny and good looking and strong. I don't want much. Like they name all this shit that most dudes are never gonna have. And it's becoming harder and harder, and you end up with people, top G's who own everything on the planet they could ever possibly wish for, and then you got other guys who have nothing, and there's this large divide. There's no longer any middle ground. You have dudes who can't get any pussy, and then you got dudes who are just blocking girls left, right, and center. And that's what the problem with being a man is today.
What about the women?
Well,
Should I say the problem
I
with
would
women
say
is? I'll tell you.
Well,
No,
everybody's got a chance to talk.
I'm gonna shut up and have my Clementine.
No, I want to know. I want to learn from you, sir.
You want to learn from me?
Well,
Yes, sir.
I wanted to answer. I feel like
Top
it goes
G
for
spitting
both.
facts.
It's not just one or the other. I feel like it's self-accountability.
Wait,
Women
what'd
are
she
not
say?
accountable for themselves.
One or the other. I feel like it's self-accountability.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Well, I wanted to answer. I feel like it goes for both. It's not just one or the other. I feel like it's self-accountability.
Women
For
are not
both?
accountable for themselves. I agree with you there.
Why
0%.
just women though? What
It's
about
both.
men?
It's
Yeah,
both.
It is
definitely both.
It is both. You're right. But society punishes men for not being self-accountable. But society does not punish women for not being self-accountable. I'll give you an
Fact.
example. If you're a man and you're arrogant and you think you're something when you're not, trust me, society will teach you very quickly that you don't matter when you don't get laid and you stay a fucking brokey. If you're a chick and think you're something when you're not, you can run around with your ego, still get dates, still get laid, still have a fairly sensible social life. Society as a whole doesn't come along and slap you in the face with realizations. If you're a man and you think you're something you're not, it is a ticking time bomb until society teaches you a lesson. That's the difference. This is why men...
Okay, I agree with Tate, right? But here's the problem. You have an individual right here, the streets herself, the pavement goddess, asphalt goddess, her damn self, right? The princess of the roads. She, right? She might be able to be out here still getting dates and all stuff, but society has attacked her to the point that she realizes that, hey, man, I must really be one with the asphalt. I must be out there with the construction workers, right? People are constantly driving over me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. She's pretty much a speed bump, right? At this point. So she's definitely being held accountable to a certain extent. Hence why she started off by saying, what? My name is Brittany. I'm single as a Pringle. You know what I'm saying? So I think I agree with Tate. Right, I agree with Tate, but I think there's levels to this stuff, right? But hey, what do I know? Let's keep going though. Make sure you like the stream, guys. Like the damn stream, please.
Men in general are more self-accountable because the men who are not self-accountable get fucked up. So those who are successful are very self-accountable people. They look at themselves and go, okay, the only way I'm going to get and progress further, the reason she left me, the only way I'm going to do better, make more money, et cetera, is I have to change. Most women don't want to do that. They don't sit and think I have to change. They think, oh, he left me because it's him, and I lost my job because my boss, and this is this because of this. No, you women don't look in the mirror and change a fucking thing. Ever.
Because don't forget what you're forgetting right nowadays. They can't change it because it's all about body positivity.
Are you
They
saying-
can look sexy at a size 28.
Are you saying Lizzo's not a 10?
Hell no.
Are you guys trying to get me canceled?
See, I'm not
The
gonna.
hell, hold on. So what did she say? I gotta rewind it again. Did she say what? Hold on.
A size 28.
Are you saying Lizzo's not a 10?
What the hell? Oh my God! No way! No, son. Come on, son. Not with the lips. With the lips. You already know. Listen, I waste no time bashing Lizzo, son. Come on, let's not waste no time. Let's keep going on. Make sure you like the stream.
Are you guys trying to get me canceled?
See, I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with what you just said because 90% of cosmetic surgery is by women. Women are trying to change as much as possible. Men don't want to change. They're not accountable for themselves. They think that because they're a man,
got the
you're
soundboard.
going to be attracted to them. No, like you can't be fat. You stay at home. You're just playing video games, and you expect a woman to want to fuck you. No, she's not going to want to fuck you.
Yeah, but then she won't. This is the point. And then she won't, and society will teach them a lesson. They might be able to pull off a little blag with a girl for a year or so, but in general, they're going to end up lonely. In general, they're going to struggle to find partners. I agree with you with
Thank you,
the
Yoda.
cosmetic surgery thing. Women are happy to change how their appearance and change how they look, but they're not happy to change how they act. Most of them, they're not
Yes,
happy
they
to change. No, they're
are.
not.
The women are changing what the men don't care about. The men don't care about the big old lips.
Yes, they do.
And no, they do it. The women are doing that for themselves.
Yeah.
Because the men don't care about it. The men would rather a woman change her stinking attitude than put on all that makeup and hair and everything. That's what the men want. But the women will go out there like, oh, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. If you look at a man and the man said, yeah, he's fat. The man will most, if he's feeling bad about himself, he wants to make sense, he'll go and hit the gym. What's the woman going to do? Go and do? Get a BBL, get her lips done, put on her makeup, put on her hair, and stay the big old fat person that she is and say, oh, it's body positivity. The men don't even want that. And the women are not getting all this cosmetic surgery for the men. They're getting it for themselves. You can't turn around. What man wants a woman that's going to turn around, go and have an operation, and can't sit on a plane because her arse has been injected or been interfered with? She got to lie there on her stomach. You think the men want that? Or wake up in the morning before you got to hit the house, she's got to put on. I'm sure I worried about some of the men because they must go out with a woman. And then when they wake up in the morning, they think, who the hell is she?
The scars,
By the time you take
catfish.
everything off, women need to change their attitudes before they change their makeup. I'm sure that even more than that, change your attitude. Because women are...
What type of shoes? Is she wearing Black Forces? Bro, she's dropping so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bro, she dropped TJ. You seen that, right? TJ lost in the cheeks. Bro, she's dropping some. Listen. I was about to play semantics. Nah. I think she know what she's saying, son. She know what she's saying. It probably tastes like sugar. Oh, bro, she's dropping facts, bro. She's dropping facts. But I think I agree with her, but at the same time, they are still doing it for men. Yes, I don't know when she's saying she's not doing it. Maybe it's semantics. Maybe it's a misunderstanding because she's definitely from like the UK or something. I'm not sure. You know, it's a little bit different over there. You feel me? I don't know. So I don't know. But she sounds. I think they're still doing it for dudes. They're doing it for the attentions of dudes. So I don't know if she meant to say it like that or what. But hey, maybe, I don't know. But she looked like she about to say something that's not going to be logical whatsoever. And she's single. So, yeah.
They go out there and they would want to change this, they want to change that. All the things that don't count. If you learn to, the same way how women can go out there and learn to put makeup on, learn to cook. Learn to wash by hand. Learn to please a man.
That is so outdated,
That's what you
girl.
need to do.
That's outdated, girl.
She said,
right.
girl.
That's outdated.
She's right.
For who?
I'm saying it's like we had literally just talked about this off camera when you guys picked me up from the airport when we were talking about what's the value system or the point system for a woman who cooks versus a woman who can suck good dick and fuck well.
But you can cook and suck dick as
no,
well.
but
Right.
what I'm saying is that Pearl, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but quoting her was that when she interviewed people on the street, that there was more points given to something for like a sexual return as opposed to wash dishes by hand. There's a dishwasher. Why cook? We can eat out. There's a chef. People don't give a fuck about that.
That's what they think.
Exactly.
But we literally just talked about this yesterday.
No, it was okay. I did a street interview and I asked the guys, would you rather have a girl that gave good head or a good cook? And most guys
They want
picked-
this.
but I think that's
For
more,
the
I
quick
think, but I think
satisfaction.
that's more for like a one night stand.
But what
Right.
I'm trying to say is
Right.
that if you...
Hey, listen. If she really did that street joint, on average, these UK folks are a little smart. Bro, why is the chat not loading up? The chat is loading up on my drum, but it's not loading up here on the screen. But listen, when you're asking dudes that, son, they just think about that because they, I'm just gonna get the nut off, right? But after you get the nut off, what is left, right? Because after you get the nut off, there's a refractory period. Some guys' refractory period is nothing. Some guys, hey, if I get the nut off, you ain't gonna see me till next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It depends for different individuals. Between that in that refractory period, right? Can she cook? Can she do anything else? Right? Because listen, you guys know that post-nut clarity, after you release the juices, bro, you wake up, you're like, oh, where am I at? Hold on. What day is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, once you come to reality, son, that's, unless she got the super gawk, I'm actually, I'd rather have the girl who can cook. I mean, don't get me wrong, the girl can cook, she better. Okay, let me not say too much. Let's keep going. Make sure you like the stream. What's good, LB?
All the women
Not
out
much.
there, and they're talking about, well, some of the women want to be settled down. They want a man. Right? And you got to think what the man wants. The man ain't interested in that. Look at, when you're doing street interviews, you're interviewing single people.
Right.
Look at the people there that are happily married and ask them what they do. Because all the things that the women out there are doing, you can be a housewife, you can be going out, you can suck head just as good as any old tramp on the street. And keep your man and have a man. And I can say that because I'm 32 years in counting.
Auntie, you can't say
Wait.
attraction's not
Ooh.
no.
I don't know if you peeped the shade. She said, I can say that because I'm 32 years and counting in a marriage. You know what I'm saying? Brittany Renner's sitting over there. You know what I'm saying? Waiting to be driven on. You feel me? The streets itself. She can't. What are you really gonna say? She probably knows how to cook clean and probably knows how to suck the, you know what I'm saying? Probably suck the skin off the joint. You feel me? I think so. Cause what are these? These are Levi's? I don't know. She's not wearing force. She's wearing blue. I mean, she got the red long sleeve shirts on. She's a demon probably. So I'm not sure, but I don't see a ring on her finger though. I see this ring, but it's on her middle finger. What does that mean? And it's on her right hand. What does that mean? Does it mean something? I don't know. Let's keep going though.
Talking to your mic.
You can't say attraction is not important though.
It is important.
For you to
Initially.
get initially, exactly. A man is not gonna find you attractive and then think, oh, because you can cook well. It's got a chef.
A man's going to
Especially a man
find you
that's got money.
attractive and he's
Okay,
going to...
let's ask Andrew.
Andre,
a man
would you be with a girl that's 5 out of 10 because she can cook?
Stop it. We didn't say that.
Well,
We didn't
firstly,
say
that's
that.
not what she said. To be
Thank
fair.
you.
And to secondly,
Thank
I'd be
you.
with the
That's
10
not what she said.
because I'm top G. But to make the point, I think what you have to understand is what men are looking for in a relationship. So you did the street interview, and you're asking single people, probably young people, probably idiots who know they're on camera talking shit about good head, all this garbage. It's bullshit. What men are interested
The
in
turtleneck
life,
feel.
not just in their relationship, but in their life as a whole, is status.
Oh, the
I don't think
turtleneck,
most
yeah,
people
she has-
understand, especially women, how competitive the male world is and how competitive it is for status. This is why men do everything they do. Men buy the faster car, not to drive any faster, because of status. That's why we want a bigger house. We don't give a shit where we live. It's because of status. That's why I want to go to the gym and get big and strong, because of status. Everything we do is about status. That's why we want the better jobs. That's why I want more money. That's why I want to be respected. So what's the number one thing we want our female to give us? Status. That's what we want. So she can give us status by being beautiful. That's one thing she can do. But another thing she could do is if I turn up home and I come home with my boys and she says, I'll cook you all a steak. That's status. That's all my boys going, Ross, you've just been out all night and she's here and she's going to cook for all of us and she'll clean up and tidy up. Boom. That's the kind of girl a man's not going to want to lose because it makes him look good.
Without
That's what men
complaining.
want. Status. Suck a dick, blah, blah, blah. Listen, dick can only be sucked in so many ways. I mean, who can, no, I know
Facts. But I will say this though: the stories I've heard about what's her name, son. What's her name, son? The other member of the street coalition herself. What's her name, bruh? You know who I'm talking about? Superhead, son. I heard that her joint is out of this world. You feel me? Gym bros, we up. He's like, you know what I'm saying? But I've heard. Wait, hold on. Matter of fact, hold on one second, y'all. Oh my goodness. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. What am I doing? Is it DMV? Let me see. Is this it? Hold up. Because there was a guy, he just came on a joint recently. Was it a video I just seen? Damn, I can't find the video, y'all. Damn, what the hell happened right here? Oh, let me see. Is it Hoods and News? Is this it? Hold on. Let me see. Where is it at? Oh, here we go.
Yo, the head is so phenomenal. Like, yo, what the is going on? I put my feet up. I'm like, yo, she got the of life. I'm telling you. Yo, that.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, listen, it's only only a certain amount of ways you can get your joints. Look, but if I'm doing that, because he looked like a crackhead right there, he definitely looked like he off some stuff. You feel me? So if I'm acting like that, Yeah, Chris, exactly. Why he flying, son? That's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level, y'all. Hey, make sure you like the stream, guys. Make sure you like the stream.
Let's be serious about this.
Have you had the Gok 3000?
No, this is actually a serious point, right? This is a very serious point because the Western world has collapsed in real time and it's a failed society. And one of the reasons it's a failed society is because of the over-sexualization, especially of females as a whole. If a woman comes up to me and goes, I'll be the best sex you ever had, I am fucking revolted. I don't want the best sex I've ever had. I want you to be pure and a virgin. You should know what sex is.
Facts.
Eat my fucking dinner. Shut up. Don't come and talk to me about fucking sucking dick. It's vile. It's disgusting. I don't want to hear that shit.
Can I say something?
I don't want to hear that shit. What I want is a woman who makes me look good. No woman who's running around talking about sucking dick can make me look good. So I lose interest completely and utterly, and that's the truth. So what?
He's lying. He's lying though. He doesn't lose interest completely and utterly. There's still interest there. Because if she tells me, if a girl comes up and tells me that she's good at sucking dick, I believe her, right? Because for you to be that entwined with the streets, for it to be flowing through your veins that strong that you felt like you could just come out and just tell me you have a strong proclivity of sucking male members. At that moment, I am interested. Not in a relationship, but I am interested in inserting my wood inside of your orifice on your face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. So I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going.
She's saying is completely correct. These are old school things, but it's not about the act. Yes, you can order food, of course. Right. It's about the status that comes with it. That's what it's about.
Sagittarius, spoken like a true one. That is true.
My man's a Sagittarius.
Listen, well,
my man's a Sagittarius.
So basically, it's a straight shooting sort of conversation. But I think that sometimes we get distracted and we talk about the bicker of between men and women. I think that the problem that men and women have is the consequences of the bad decisions that the 1% of powerful men make on our behalf, because our problems are on a societal level less than between woman and man. That is why there's a lot of competition between men, this chase for status that they will never get.
Why is that the fault of the 1% of men?
Because they're...
How the hell? She said a whole lot of nothing, bro. It's the fault because the 1% of men who have status and they're living their life with that status is not the fault of them all chasing that 1% man. Why are y'all all chasing that 1% man? I mean, we know why, but I mean, like, what? I'm happy Pearly asked that question, man. Let's keep going.
They're the ones that drive the machine that runs this. The West
It's always been that way.
Yeah, but then think about the men that are at the top now, the corruption and everything that's going on. And this is why it feels very good to sit next to somebody like you and just say, do you know what? I appreciate that you say things that are really true. You expose a very toxic truth and a very true truth as well that is out there. But the reality is, on the trenches, when you go to the grassroots, people don't feel the way that you feel. It's not as simple as what you say. They are victims of this system. So my job here is really not to try and make it about men and women, is to make you understand that actually we need to start changing the narrative.
You don't want to make it about men and women because
they're both messed up on either side.
Because then women look bad.
No, because it's about everybody together. Women have their traumas, men have their traumas. I'm not here to fight against men and women. That's small.
I understand what you're saying. But the idea that this 1% of men have created this terrible society. Yeah, I talk about that. I talk about the Matrix. I talk about these things. But it's always been this way. It's always been a small elite group of men who are in charge of the world. And unfortunately now, we're fighting battles in different ways. The days of old, a man proved his worth by going to war. Basically, every man at any point in his life was going to end up going to war, and he came back victorious. He came back with honor. He got himself a wife. That's how it worked, right? Now men don't have to go to war as much, depending on where you live in the world, and it's slightly different. And we fight our wars in other ways. And one of the true expressions of testosterone and trying to really express your ability and your combative ability now in the modern world is power and influence. So in the olden days, you go to war, you come back with a ribbon. Nowadays, you got X amount of followers, you can move the world with money. I can bend reality with money. Please understand, if I walk into Jimmy Choo, they lock the door. No brokies allowed in. Tate's here. And I buy whatever the fuck I want. There's lines outside because I'm there. Mm-hmm. I bend the world with money. That's how the wars are now won. So you're talking about high status males, and it's always been that way. Now you have a whole contingent of men who aren't dead. Okay, they didn't die in a ditch, but they're lonely as fuck jerking off. And that's the reality of it. And women don't give a fuck about them. And why should you? I'm not sitting here actually shitting on women in any way. I think women have a biological instinct to a degree to try and find the best mate they can because it gives them the highest chance of survival in the harsh realities of the world.
My bad. I understand. I stopped Cobra while he was talking and everything, son. The guy himself. You know what I'm saying? What he's saying is absolutely right, son. That's why I say when people get mad at girls for going after dudes who are making good money and stuff like that, who have a certain status and lifestyle, I'm not mad at that because it makes sense logically. It just makes a lot of sense, right? You go with that guy. My problem is though, a lot of joints think like they deserve that guy when they're not on the caliber of the type of joint. It's a 1% of man, son. Like, what makes you think like Lizzo really thinks she could probably get a guy like Andrew Tate? I mean, she probably could because of money, but that dude was using her. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo's literally the epitome of the big joint with money. Like, a lot of girl groups have that big girl, son, that they just friends with that joint because she got money. She got money or she got a car or something like that. I don't know. It's depending on the age. She might got a car, she got money or something like that. Or she got a crib. That's the only reason they chilling with this joint, son. You feel me? Like, for the most part. So, I mean, like, Lizzo's, I don't know. Why did I just start talking about Lizzo? That was random as hell. Make sure you like the stream, though. Let's keep going.
If they look at a man who's not capable, they just don't feel an attraction to him. And that's the bottom line of it. And that's why I'm largely misunderstood. I don't blame women for a lot of the problems. Women are guilty of certain things, but I have a massive amount of blame to place on men. Because there's so many men who are genuinely incompetent. If I was a chick, I wouldn't fuck these losers either. Like, they're losers. So it's hard out.
Balance.
It's
I
hard.
love it.
Do you know what I don't understand? Why people are always going for the 1%? All the women want to rush for the 1%.
Facts.
Why don't you just find a regular 9-to-5 person that's going to look after you? You can be his queen. Why can't you just do that? Why is it really rushing? I've got a man. We don't go on social media. If it weren't for Pearl, I don't want nothing about social media. 9 to 5. I've got our own property. 32 years. Happy as Larry. What is the problem? It's not old-fashioned. It works.
No, Auntie, let me clarify. When I meant 1% is not the 1% of attraction. I mean the actual people that are in charge of the things that run the world the way that
What
it
I'm
does.
trying to say is that it's always been an umbrella
that's
we've
what you
lived
mean?
under.
But the
and men have
difference is-
functioned underneath it. So why is it going to affect me?
I'll explain why. Because as Sir Mr. Andrew King Tate said,
I want to know
as he said,
I want to know what
thank you.
what she's after.
I'll have this one after
I
this
want to know what she's
point.
after. She's going to go home and dry that now.
It's the
put it in
club
a-
time.
Wait, it is. I've been drinking lime juice as well. So, as he very rightly said, society has now evolved. Before men went to war, now men don't go to war. So, there's a lot of sense of no purpose that they need to find. And then on the women's side, is that the same way that a society evolved and made men feel less purpose, they have now had to take on bigger purposes. They have to go to work like they didn't have to do before. They have to take care of the family and work and do all of these things and now deal with the fact that men are feeling a little bit like out of, you know.
Rubbish. That ain't what I'm saying.
No.
You get a 9-to-5 person, right? What is wrong with you going out there, find a regular 9-to-5 person? Right? You can function underneath that. Because I'm always hearing the women say, oh, we ain't got enough money. We ain't got enough money. Work with what the man's got.
You're right.
Work with what the man's got. You can make a man your alpha. Everybody wants to go and find these top earning money. Find a 9-to-5, work regular, save your money, learn to cook and not have takeouts, and then save your money as they did before.
Then you should direct this to the men that feel upset because they're not like Andrew
There's
Tate.
always direct something to the man.
No,
Why?
but she's completely right. I'll tell you this. There's not a girl on this panel or on the planet today who couldn't walk outside and find a man who's going to be nice to her, loyal to her, and make her his queen.
Facts.
Women don't want that. So they'll sit there and go, no, I want Chris Brown. And then they'll go try to get Chris Brown. Then Chris Brown will cheat. And they'll be like, I can't believe he cheated. I am devastated. Well, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? If I go to the car garage, right, you have to make a decision what you truly want in your life. If you truly want to just find a man who's going to look after you and take care of you, you're going to be his queen, he's going to be loyal, you can find that all day, but you're going to have to settle to a degree where a lot of women perhaps are not prepared to do that. You see how women act. They'd rather chase a fraction of a real G's time than have 100% of the time of a fucking dude who they don't respect at that level. And it's kind of like going to a car dealership. You walk in there, if you want reliability, you can get a Nissan. But if you want to get a Ferrari, it comes with headaches. It's going to come with problems. So when girls say to me, "Oh, you know what, Andrew, you should be loyal to that," men like me don't have to be, and you know that.
Right.
So why the fuck are you here trying to tell me what to do? Because you know I don't have to be loyal, and all the girls I'm fucking don't have to be loyal. So why are you sitting there pretending you expected me to be loyal when everyone knew from ground up day one it was never going to ever fucking happen? And you're still here.
I think
you're still texting
They're
me.
going to be the one that changes you.
Well, no, yeah, of course they are.
That's the biggest mistake that girls make.
So whose fault is this?
Bro, this guy speaks. Oh my goodness, this guy speaks so much facts. Speaking, Hey, by the way, do you guys peep that Brittany Renner is wearing all black? Her shoes are all black as well. You might not see it because my head is blocking the joint and stuff, right? But she's wearing asphalt black, son. I don't think you got black nails, black, everything except for black lipstick. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys understand. This is a subliminal message out. This is a message out to the streets. Once the streets see this young lady wearing this outfit, they know this is the call to go out there and find young men's members to put in their grasp. You feel me? So, I mean, I just realized that right now. This might be a call, a message even, out there to the streets itself. But let's continue. Make sure you like the stream, guys.
This is the female decision. They sit there and decide, no, I want this.
Right.
Cool, then you're
They try
going
to
to
change
accept. He ain't going to be loyal to you. He's barely going to reply to you. That's the game.
They like being cheated. I swear to God, this show has made me believe. I think women like to be cheated on.
Facts.
I swear to God, no, because all y'all ever talk about is your exes that cheated on you.
Facts.
That's all y'all ever talk about, and it's like
only
that's
talks
the
about that.
The regular women that are on here.
The women that come on the show.
Oh, good thing I'm irregular and extraordinaire.
Don't you love that? Hey, I want you guys, anytime you guys have a chance, listen to any of these podcasts with any girl that comes on these joints, bro. Have you noticed that? If they make it a blanket statement, right? They make a generalized statement about something, and they say, oh, the people who have done this be doing this. I've ran into a lot of women that do this. Every woman in that room will always say, I don't do that. I've never done that. Oh, my friends never do that. So it's never them. Whoever's in the room, it's never them. But for some reason, we can all come together and say like, oh yeah, I've ran into a lot of girls that do this. Oh, but they always be like, nah, I've never done it. My friend never done it. So basically what you're telling me is there is one specific group of girls going around the whole world doing the same thing to all these guys, right? And they're just ruining the name of women. Just that group of girls. There's a small group of girls, probably a group of 5 girls. They're just traveling. They're going to Seattle. They're going to Chicago. They're going to New York. They're going to Miami. They're going to the UK, Australia, Canada, all them places, Brazil. They're going there doing all the things that men say that joints do. And just tarnishing the names, son. Because it's never them. Watch. I'm telling you guys, man. Watch another podcast, bro. It's never any girl that's in the room. It's never them and it's never their friends. They don't do any of those wild stuff. It's just every other woman. It's crazy, bro. Let's keep going. Make sure you like the stream.
But do you not think it's because we're not holding men accountable? So when
What's
a
good,
man,
Toby?
because he's a top
What's good,
G,
Arthur?
cheats on a woman, it's like, well, what do you expect? When you should actually turn around to him and
Accountable
say,
for what? Accountable for its natural evolutionary biology.
Is cheating morally correct?
Yes.
Depends.
Yes.
How
So
can
you're
you say?
okay-
How
you're
can you
okay-
say that? Are you
You're
joking?
okay with your woman cheating on you then?
Absolutely not. That's haram.
No, because
Oh, it's a wrap when she cheats on you, but you can cheat on her.
There has not been, in the history of humanity, across any culture, any book, any story, any fable, there has never been across the history of humanity any respect put on the name of a promiscuous female, ever. Ever. You name the biggest conquerors that you can possibly name from history. Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, all of them. They all had 100 wives, bunch of children, big G, conquered the world. Normal. That is normal evolutionary biology. That's how men are designed to be. There's never been a single female who's been celebrated for her promiscuity ever in history. It's always been frowned upon and disgusting. So yes, we are completely and utterly different. Yes, it's different if a woman cheats on a man. And if a man is at a complete top level of his life and ticks every single box, and if he decides to be loyal, which some do, and I can be loyal, and I have been loyal, but there's also times in my life where I think, fuck it, I don't want to be, and get a new girlfriend every single day of the week. I can do that, and I can decide to do that. If a woman decides to do the same, purely because her value is high enough to attract so many males, because she's beautiful, for example, it is completely different. And I'm going to explain to you why it's completely different, so buckle up. It's different. It's different. It's different. Well, I'll tell you why. It is impossible for a female to be promiscuous on a long enough period of time without devaluing herself. Because she is fucking people she shouldn't be fucking. There's no way she is sleeping with endless men, and all of them are either high-value men or treating her the way she should be treated. If you find a woman who slept with 50, 100 dudes, she's either fucking dudes which aren't at her level or haven't worked hard enough to try and get the pussy. She was just too drunk to realize he's a loser, plays video games. Or she's fucking a top G who barely texts her back. So either way, she's fucking dudes she shouldn't be fucking, or a guy who's at the level who doesn't give her the right amount of attention. For a woman to find a guy who's truly on a level, who truly treats her the way she should be treated, that's once every couple years, if that. You ain't just gonna go out there fucking a new dude every week and say, yeah, he's worth pussy. Yeah, he treats me good enough to get my pussy. Da da da. And you know what's funny about the universe? It's actually beautiful about the universe because it's equal and opposite forces. When you devalue yourself, it's kind of like men can smell it on you. They can just look at a bitch and go, oh. And that's the way it works. So you have to be very careful as a female and sit and go, does this man truly deserve to fuck me? And if you think about it, the answer 99% of the time, especially if you're promiscuous, is no. So when a woman is sleeping around with all these men, she's devaluing herself. She's devaluing.
No. I want you guys to pay attention. This girl, I don't know if she got some type of freaking ADHD or anything. She's just been moving left and right this whole time. So I'm just like, I don't know why she can't calm the hell down. Just relax. Wait. Let Cobra talk, son. Calm your ass down, son. She got freaking, what are these, ribbed pants? I'm about to fire her ass up. But the streets has been paying attention. She has the look of like he's making a lot of sense, but he's a danger to us, right? She's probably one of the people that probably assisting in him getting arrested in Romania for quote unquote, I'm not even gonna say what it is. You guys already know the allegations that he been hit with, man, that I don't know if they're true or not. I don't think that is true. I think they're just trying to destroy the man some. But you can see like she has been really listening and like, damn, I'm really a thought. Like everything he's saying is right. I'm really a thought. Like I'm really one with the pavement. Like, why did I come here wearing asphalt black? What's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's really internalizing what he's saying. I could be completely wrong. As this video goes on, she might just say something completely blasphemous. And then I'm just going to look stupid. I don't know, son. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Make sure you like the stream. Let's keep going.
Herself, and the world knows, God knows, the universe knows. When a man does it, he doesn't devalue himself at all. That's just the way it works.
Can I ask you a question? Wait, Esther, 1 second.
It's not the
may
problem.
I ask you a question? What would you say if a woman now is married to 2 men?
What the fuck?
Why?
No, I'll tell you why. Let's talk about this. What is the difference between a man, let's say me, I have 4 wives, right? What's the difference between a man having 4 wives and a woman having 4 men?
You can impregnate the 4 wives at the same time.
Facts.
You can impregnate
That's
the 4
one.
wives at the same time, and we know who the parents are, right? So
Yes.
let's say you had 4 pregnancies, you know who the mother is because she's carrying the baby, and you know who the dad is, top G. If you had a woman with 4 men and she gets pregnant, who's the parents?
What about if...
But no, I'm asking.
Answer the question.
I ask, what if they're different races? One
Answer
white,
the
one black.
question.
Answer the damn question, you dumb.
You don't know. Now, modern science can come along and maybe fix that for you, but that doesn't mean it's not wrong in the eyes of God. The idea of having a family, the idea of a child being born, one of the baselines for a new life to come onto this planet is for at least to understand who the 2 people who made it are, at least. If you have a woman fucking 4 dudes, you don't even know who got her pregnant.
So may I just
It's
say...
disgusting.
Have you seen the twins that had 2 different dads?
Oh yeah, I saw that. May I just say something then? So if that is the case, yeah, if the one thing that you're meant to have is you at least you know who the 2 people that put that child on earth are, then that's why promiscuity for men is also a problem, because they get women pregnant. Sometimes they don't even
Thank
look
you,
to have
Toby.
children. That's haram, no?
No, it's completely different. It's different because you have to understand, I'm talking about humans. You look at humans from a societal perspective, but society has changed, right? So let's say 200-300 years ago. If a woman got pregnant, she needed a man to survive. If that man didn't take care of her during pregnancy, she was going to die. She couldn't work a job. She couldn't hunt. Couldn't
'Cause she's
fish, whatever,
vulnerable.
right? A woman literally needed that man for survival.
Facts.
So if you were to come to me and say I'm pregnant, but you've been fucked by 4 different dudes, I'd be like, who says it's mine? Why am I looking after you? No one
Facts.
want to look after her. She will literally perish. This is why in most of the world today, still today, virginity is so coveted, and throughout all of history it's been so coveted, because that's the only way to ensure paternity. She's a virgin, I know that's my baby. She ain't a virgin, prove it's mine. Outside of this modern science bullshit, shaitan, the devil we have here in the West, in most of the world today, without virginity or at least a low body count or at least anti-promiscuity, you can't tell that that's your baby. So it's a completely different thing. You're looking at the idea of a woman being pregnant and coming to a group of men and saying, one of you has to take care of me and put up with me when I'm fat and moody and annoying and I need my bills paid. And all the men are going to sit there and go, no, fuck no, prove it's mine. You can't prove it, bounce. Where it's different. If I get 4 women pregnant, we know the deal.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So obviously back then for survival, women needed a man. Otherwise, when they were pregnant...
Son, are y'all seeing Brittany? See, here's the thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Brittany Renner is like internalizing everything, and she can't come back with a rebuttal. This one right here, I respect it, right? I respect it because she's just like, yo, even though she's just trying to come in there and trying to have a conversation. She's saying, you know, actually, no, she's asking decent questions. She can't say a damn thing. She can't say, I'm like, damn, this nigga is right. This guy, and I can say the N-word because he's half black. Apparently. I didn't even know that. I was surprised when I found out that he's half black. That surprised the hell out of me. I thought he was straight up Caucasian. But then the whole time, he is like the same complexion as Brittany. In fact, Brittany might even be lighter, in fact, they low-key, nah, she's definitely lighter. What? Is she lighter? I don't know. Damn. They all light. I just peeped that right now, son. But she still had the asphalt black. You feel me? So I mean, Brittany is just looking at her face, just looking at it like, oh my goodness. Look at her. Look at that. This is another frame. I just moved one frame to the left. And look, still, she just looks blown, son. She doesn't have a rebuttal. She doesn't know what to do. She's stuck. That's what happens when you devote your life to the streets. Once you sold your life to the street overlords, right? You become this, right? She has gained a lot of strength. I want you guys to understand this. You guys already know that she already had a baby with a professional basketball player that just got a nice contract, right? So she received strength. It's like signing a contract with the devil, right? The devil will give you everything, right? You're all happy. Oh my God, I got the nice house, family. I'm driving a Bugatti, all that stuff, right? But at the end of the day, once you die, what's going to happen? You're going to have to pay up and give your soul to the devil. That's the price you have to pay once you've decided to receive all the good stuff. She got a baby, right? She got a baby, locked the guy down. Locked the guy down with child support and everything, right? But now she has to suffer the consequences of everybody know that she's a street collegiate athlete. You know what I'm saying? She's one with the pavement. Those are the drawbacks that I feel like she wasn't really paying attention to, right? And now she's hearing this young man, this guy Andrew Tate, coming out here spilling everything, right? With logical and precise words. And all she can do is make faces because she's realized, I have effed up. I want to rebuttal him. I want to say that he's wrong, but he's making a lot of sense, and it makes my vajayjay dry up. That's a lie. Her vajayjay is definitely moist right now, son. But she's definitely upset. She's upset that her vajayjay is moist. She doesn't want it to be moist, but she can't help it because Cobra Tate is in the building, son. Make sure you like the stream. Let's keep going.
Let me ask you a question. So obviously back then for survival, women needed a man. Otherwise, when they were pregnant, could die and all of these things, they would perish. In today's society, given evolution, given the fact that as women we can go and get. Yeah, but I'm not saying that. Isn't there a glitch between what is actually happening and the nature of what we have in our bodies? I think that's probably the conflict that we're having right now.
Glitch in what way?
In the sense that women don't feel like they need men in the most physical sense, perhaps like
right.
naturally.
It's very interesting. Women don't feel like they need men in a physical sense because life is soft, but it's bullshit. And it's bullshit because you still need men by proxy, one, and two, the second life gets difficult, you very quickly learn how much you need men. But women will go, I'm independent, I don't need no man because I have an OnlyFans and men pay my OnlyFans, and if anyone comes up to me, I'll call a male police officer.
That means you still need a man.
Shut up, you fucking idiot. Of course you do. You just named your whole life is based on fucking men. The road you're driving on was paved by a man. The house you're living in was built by a man. The car you're driving was designed by a man. Your whole life depends on men. And the second anything bad were to happen to you, the second you were physically threatened, or times were to get hard, or war were to start, or famine, or riots, the first thing you do is find a big strong man, shit yourself, and throw the feminism out the window. Feminism goes out the fucking window the second that the snow needs shoveling, or there's a fucking broken down car, or the tire needs changing. Then all that crap vanishes. It's garbage. And this is the very interesting thing. I'll make a point here, which is going to get me canceled again, but I don't give a fuck. But this is the point. Feminism in and of itself can't be defended. The point of an idea is that it can be defended by the people who believe in it. This has been the whole point of war since the dawn of time. It doesn't matter if it was the Christians against the Hindus. It doesn't matter if it was the Germans against the French. There were people who had ideas and ideologies, and they were prepared to fight each other to defend their ideology. Feminism is an ideology which cannot be defended by feminists. The only people who can defend feminism are the men who subscribe to the garbage. If all the feminists were to get in a line and say, we want feminism, and the conservative men were to get in a line, you would learn very quickly it's bullshit. I had a friend...
hold on. Before he goes on the story, I've been saying this for the longest. I've been literally saying this for the longest. I said, bro, at the end of the day, if guys just woke up one day and was like, all right, guys, we let these joints have their fun. Enough is enough. After feminism BS, no, but feminism and all that. We would just, who's going to stop us from saying, you know what, nah, bro, F that feminism stuff, bro. You as a young lady, you're getting kicked off your job, all that stuff. No, you back to the kitchen you go, right? Who's going to stop us? Who's going to stop us? Ain't nobody, who going to stop us? Who going to stop us? The OnlyFans model? She going to stop me? She ain't going to stop nothing. What the, like, bro, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of joints don't understand. Like, bro, we can really control that joint anytime that we want. Like, we really could just wake up one day and be like, all right, guys, enough is enough. This gender war is going long enough. Now it's time to get down and dirty, son. Back to the kitchen you go. You feel me? Back to the kitchen you go, son. To the dishwasher. You feel me? to the laundromat. F you talking about, son? If we wanted to, son. Let's be real. Hey.
In Afghanistan, when
Chris said Derek Jackson will stop me. I want him to. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. If that ever did happen, if we ever woke up one morning and all the men decided that, I want you guys to know wholeheartedly, Derek Jackson would be put up on a stake. Son, I'm gonna tell you this right now. They'd probably chop his head off and put it on a stake for the world to see, son. They'd probably put down the national monument out there in DC. So, if you talk about, son.
Taliban kicked America out. And he told me the Americans were telling the girls they could go to school.
What's good,
so they built
Hypersonic?
all these girls' schools, and they put the Afghanistani Defense Forces there, and they funded the Afghanistani Defense Forces to protect these schools. You had American satellites, you had night vision goggles. Taliban were afraid to attack. America leaves. Now you have Afghani Defense Forces. They're basically blind. They don't have satellites anymore. Don't have night vision, whatever. So now it's a real war. The men are standing next to this girls' school. The Taliban are coming. You're some dude. You're standing there, and you're looking at this girls' school going, I don't really give a fuck if girls go to school. and you didn't fight. So that's why they all gave up and Taliban took over so quickly. And when I said this, the girls like, yeah, they should have fought for us, feminism. Why don't the women fight?
Can I
Yeah, exactly. Why would I fight? It's a girls' school. Why am I protecting the girls' school? Y'all can't protect us. Y'all don't need us, right? Y'all don't need us, right? Why don't y'all defend the girls' school? Why am I defending the girls' school? How does that make sense? This guy's making so much sense. It's crazy.
The women can't defend their own fucking idea. You need men to defend feminism.
What's good,
That's
B2
why
Crazy?
the whole thing is stupid. Because the second men don't defend it, it just fails
yeah,
as a fucking
I have to do it
ideology.
today.
It's garbage.
May I tell you something now? So this is the thing. This is when we assume that women perhaps don't have the physical or even mental ability to go to a war. Wait.
They don't.
This is the thing. For example, in Ukraine, a lot of women took up arms. And in fact, I'm Angolan. I'm Angolan.
Hold on. I'm sorry, bro. That's not true, guys. That's not. She's just lying. That's not. Son, you saying the women picked up arms? No, they sent the women off. Even the women even the women who are really men, that the cosplaying women, you know what I'm saying, the transgenders, they even made the transgenders stay. They let the women and children leave. They're trying to make sure that the men stay behind. Bro, to the point that they even got the transgender men staying, bro. They're transgender women, but they were born men. They're still men. I don't give a talk about born men. I don't know why I even said that, son. They're men. What the hell? They're men that's cosplaying as women. They made them stay. They said, "Now we need you to pick up arms and go to war." What is she talking about? The women? They let the women leave. What are they doing? What is she lying? Maybe I didn't hear right. She has to be lying, son. That's not what I heard. Let's keep going.
Wait, I'm Angolan. And
Don't lie
listen,
to the people at home.
Wait, no worries. I'll talk.
Okay, so she is lying. Oh, I thought I was tripping.
Wait, let me tell you something. This is the thing. I think it's also really silly to assume that, for example, a woman, because she didn't go to school, she'll not be as intelligent as a man. Therefore, naturally, a woman is not intelligent. No, it doesn't make sense. If we're now starting to normalize it.
Listen, man. Women are just as intelligent as men, bro. They are just as intelligent as men. All right. But I'll say this, right? And I make a joke about this all the time. Their emotions sometimes make them stupid. So I don't know. You take that. I don't know if that means that means that possibly means that they're not as intelligent as men. I don't know. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care, sir.
Equality, and we want to put everybody in the forefront. Give a woman a
Who's
gun.
normalizing equality?
Well, that's what people are wanting. Then that's
People
the case.
like who?
Let me tell you, Auntie.
Who wants to normalize equality? People like who? Feminists. Who else wants that?
Well, actually, no equality. I want respect. That's really what I
What's
want.
stopping you from getting respect?
Right.
Exactly.
No.
I get respect.
I
What's stopping
get
you from getting
respect. I get respect.
So, but
That's
you
what I
just
want.
said
That's
you
what I
want
like.
respect.
What I think is.
You don't even know what you want.
I'll tell you what I
Exactly.
want.
You want
As a
equality,
woman, I
and you
carry
want
myself
respect.
differently. I actually hold the things that I have done in the fights that I fought. I hold it. That's why when you speak to me, I don't move different. I move different to many of the girls. That's why when you talk to me and you argue with me, I don't take
argue
it.
with you.
You do sometimes.
you.
And
I
I'll
don't
tell you
argue.
something. A lot of women may have the accolades to be somebody, but they are uncomfortable to own that. And the reason why, then I would like to ask you, for example, I do need a man, for example, to procreate. But other than that, I'm quite strong, and I would find a way to protect myself differently. With that mentality, what would
First of all, you know why what she said is BS, man? What's the main thing? What's one of the biggest things that you guys have been hearing as of lately, man? Protect women, protect black women specifically, right? So I don't know if she adheres to that or she's not. I'm not sure. Maybe she doesn't adhere to that, right? Or it could just be just to win the argument, right? But any joint that says, oh, protect black women, if you say protect black women, I better never hear you say that I don't need a man. I better not hear. You can't say both. You got to pick one. You got to either be protect black women or protect women, or I don't need a man. You can't say both. And I've been seeing a lot of people saying both. You know what I'm saying? This joint right here, I'm not sure. Maybe she don't hear. Let me let it keep going. Make sure you like the stream, by the way, guys.
Would be the man that would be for me then.
Danava, what would you do?
Pick a struggle first.
If one of these security guards broke into your door.
What would I do? Okay, I'll tell you.
What would you do? What would
One,
you do? No, seriously, there's no guns here.
She's a feminist.
I'll tell you. No, I'm not a
She was
feminist.
stripped and say, take me.
I'm not a feminist. I'm a bit smarter.
Okay,
Either
okay,
I'd play
these
dead.
two guys.
One. Yeah.
Okay, they see you're not dead.
Hey, if she plays dead, if I pull up in her joint, son, I'm trying to rob the joint, son, and I see she playing dead, son, I'm shooting her just to make sure. Because I'd be like, hold up, bro. I talk to my mans, I'd be like, hold on, bro, was she... Did we shoot anybody when we pulled up in the joint? Like, nah. All right, bet. What are you talking about, son? I'm lighting her ass up. 4th of July on her ass. What are you talking about, son? I don't trust that. And then I'm going to look and see after I shoot, I'm going to look around and see maybe there's another assailant that got here before. But either way, I'm going to have to make sure that she's passed away. I can't have her revive and stuff like it's Call of Duty and stuff and try to come after me. No, it's no deal. And another thing, too, if she has a dude, right? If a dude break into the house, what happens? I have to go. Right? If I was her dude, I'd have to go and check. Oh, I heard somebody at the door. I have to go. She don't have to go. So that's like, it's crazy. But I mean, hey, maybe she don't need a man though, son. I mean, she can go check the door and get her ass mollywop. I'll pull up there with the fisticuffs. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll rob her off. If you talking about something, it'll be an easy robbery. If I go to a crib, son, and the dude is not there and it's just her. Oh, nah. Granted, I don't go out robbing people, but if I was to, if I seen it was just her, oh my God, it's just me, I'm just alone. I'm like, oh, bet it's only you that's just alone? Bow, pistol whip. F you talking about, son? I just had to, why did you hit me though? I don't understand. I had to hit you to let you know I mean business, right? And there's no guy here to defend you. Which leads me to believe that you're a crazy feminist, right? And I feel like a lot of people will take, pride that I just pistol whipped you. Now I'm going to rob you, and then I'll be on my way. And give her another pistol whip for the road. If you're talking about, son. I'm not all for domestic violence, but hey, listen, when you're doing a robbery, you got to make sure everything is smooth and clean. You can't have her doing all this stuff. Besides, the way her forehead looks, she'll probably absorb the hit. If you're talking about. Let's keep going, though.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm also stealing her
like
target.
and then if not, maybe I would kind of like be very gentle and comply to find a way to get out of it.
so
If they want to come and kill me,
let's make it
there's
important.
What's good, 10K, by the way? Hey, wait, my bad, son. I'm sorry, y'all. Keep pausing. Hey, make sure you like the stream if you haven't liked the stream already, son. What LB asks is, hey, who lives more in La La Land, ladies or people in the alphabet community? That's a good question. If you say the alphabet community, right, and you just have, if you just have the LGB, if it's just the LGB, I don't think they're that delusional, son. I think they're okay. It's not too bad. But then when you add the T and everything else after that, the IA plus, I don't know, son. Between them and I don't know, son. It might be girls. It might be girls, man. I think even them, they're still more delusional because the reason why I say they're more delusional because the main people who support the LGBTQ, especially the T's, which I don't understand why, because it's like, yo, a lot of these T's are trying to take the place of women. So like they're trying to replace women in sports and other things, right? So if you're still that crazy that you're supporting somebody, it's like you working at a job and training your replacement. How does that make? Why would you train your replacement? That's so weird. And you're happily training your replace. Like I'm telling you, the people who support the transgender movement, majority of it is women. Look when you look at the rallies and all that stuff. Who do you see? You see women. So maybe women are more delusional, son. I'm not sure, son. You know what I'm saying? Transgenders, at the end of the day, they have something wrong with their head. I mean, they have, what's it called, gender dysmorphia. So they're not really that good up there in the head. So, I mean, they're mentally disturbed. At the end of the day, I don't care what anybody say about that. You guys already know how I feel about that joint, son. They're mentally disturbed. Everybody want to sugarcoat this stuff, son. Their mind is not moving right. So at the end of the day, how much can I really blame them? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going, though. Make sure you like this stream.
How much that many people
But
can
let's
do.
make an important point. You're talking about equality equaling respect. The way you get respect as a woman is by being feminine. There's nothing, we can be equal and very, very different. I'm not saying that there's not equality, but you've confused equality with the same. You can be equal with
Equity.
completely different things. You can have a
Fact.
bishop and a knight on a chessboard. They're equal in terms of points, but they do different things, right? A woman can have equal respect to a man if she is very good at being a woman, and a man gets respect for being very good at being a man.
Gender's for
When a
you,
woman
fact.
decides she wants to act like a man, or a man wants to act like a woman, that's where it all gets fucked up. We try and pretend it's all the
Yes.
same. It's not the same. Men and women are good at different things. We have different strengths, different weaknesses. There's nothing
Facts.
wrong with accepting that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm a woman, I'm good at X, he's a man, he's good at Y. Then we work together as a team, we have a beautiful family, we're happy forever. It's only confused where you have women who sit and go, no, because in the name of equality, we can fight and work. There's no fucking women on the front line in Ukraine. That is psyop bullshit.
Facts.
They put some chick there dancing around doing Pokemon dances to try and convince men to go
Yo,
fucking die in a
Rico.
ditch. It's garbage. If you go to the front line of Ukraine right now, you do not see women in their makeup and their manicures. You see fucking men in the freezing cold dying. You know where the women are? Dubai, chilling. That's where the women are. So to sit and pretend that women are just as capable physically as men is a fucking lie. It's delusion. To say that you're as strong as men is delusion. You are good at
No
other
way.
things. You're better than men at a lot of things, but
Facts.
it's not the physical world. And the unfortunate reality about life, this is what we're saying when I was saying earlier that feminism goes out the window when things get hard. The harder the world gets, the closer it gets to the baseline of humanity. The unfortunate baseline of humanity is violence. That's
Yeah.
what happens when if all the electricity were to go out and all the police were to quit.
Yeah. Hey, just like you said, violence, right? If it all that equality stuff goes out the window, the moment the dude's like, all right, then bet. Hey, equal rights, equal lefts. You feel me? Once that comes to the picture, all that equality stuff goes out the window. All that stuff, equality goes out the window. Which I still don't even understand when it comes to this feminism stuff. Cause I'm like, yo, women are already equal to men. As human beings, we're equal. I don't understand. Like, what is it that I'm allowed to do that you're not allowed to do as a woman? So you're allowed to do everything I can do. No one's stopping you from doing anything I can do, right? I mean, there's still separations when it comes to genders, when it comes to sports and like, but other things, you are capable of doing exactly what I can do when it comes to rights. So I don't understand when it comes, like, I don't understand what do y'all want? Like back in the day, yeah, but I think now it's like third wave feminism. I don't know. What is the fight? What is the fight for? Is it just a fight just to say you want to fight? I really don't get it, son. Like, you're capable. Like, Pearly Things is literally has this podcast. It's her podcast. Just like Fresh and Fit have their podcast, she has a podcast. What's stopping her? No one stopped her. I don't understand, bro. Like, it's so weird to me.
Become a violent place very quickly, and there would be fucking zero feminists left. Zero. You would all need men. That's the bottom line of reality. That's the bottom line. So you have to
Yes.
understand as a woman and say, okay,
But no
I need a
one's
man who's good at being a
saying-
man.
But no one's saying that we don't need men in society. Of course we do. We're talking about relationships. Yeah, you're strong, but the thing is, I can live my life as a woman and not need a man.
What's a woman?
Hold on, hold on. One more thing. I just want to jump on her. What she just said. That's BS. What she just said. Oh well, actually no. Never mind. That's not BS. She said in a relationship. I was about to say like, oh, if you want to move to another place, you're gonna need a man. But at the same time, like, she can hire a moving company. So I mean, at the end of the day, so I mean, you know what I'm saying. And I like the question that she just asked. What is a woman? Because that's the big thing going around now. Because everybody's trying to tear away. Oh, what is a woman? Oh, because the transgender stuff, you know, which goes back to, I don't understand why a lot of women are scared to say what a woman is. Like, women need to stand up and be like, hey, listen, a woman is what I am. This guy is a man pretending to be a woman. Like, what? Why is that so hard to say? Instead, they rather support it. Like that one swimmer at freaking one of the Ivy League schools. I don't remember if it was Yale or Harvard or whatever school. Well, it was a transgender. He went in there, son, transformed into a woman and started breaking records. Olympic records. This is a young man trying to be a woman, son. Breaking Olympic records. People out here supporting her. I mean, there was a few girls that spoke up, but a lot of the girls were too scared to speak up. Why are you scared to speak up? This person's trying to replace you. What's that wrong with y'all, bro? I don't get it. Us dudes, I don't need to speak up, son. I mean, I speak up already, but it's not my battle, son. What the hell? Let's keep going.
Oh, Pearl, stop
Like
it.
in my day-to-day life, I don't need a man to fix my car. I'll just go to the mechanic.
But listen, right?
I don't get.
But is the mechanic a man or a woman?
No, I'm saying yes. We need.
You said
men
that's a
in
legit
society,
question,
but in
hypersonic? Hell no.
relationship,
Eliza,
the
that's
only
not a
reason I
legit
actually
question
need you
either.
is because I want you. I don't actually need you.
Do you know what?
I,
have
I, want,
babies.
I need you to procreate. Yes, I agree. But the thing is, I don't need you in my day-to-day life.
What if someone, wait, what if someone breaks
Yeah, and yes, you do. I'm sorry, I keep pausing. It's just like she just saying something. Yes, you do. You need us. Just like men need women. We need each other. We need that companionship, son. That companionship goes a long way, son. We need both. I don't understand why a lot of women are saying we don't need them. I don't really hear men be saying we don't need women at all. So I really don't hear a lot of men. I always hear women say that, though. Well, we don't need men. I'm like, we need each other, son. Why is that so hard?
I'll just call the police.
Okay, what if they don't come? What if the average
Play
in the
dead.
US, in the U.S. it takes like 15
give
The
them
swimmer still had a dick.
in the U.S. it takes like 15
That
minutes
is,
for them to
but
get
that's
there.
not realistic.
What-
That
okay,
doesn't
okay,
happen
no,
on a
okay,
day-to-day life.
These two guys in your house, what are you doing?
But that's not realistic. I've not had any man break into my house.
How's that unrealistic? It happens all the time.
So let's be realistic now.
I know what you're saying, but the point is this. The point is, when we're talking about feminism as a whole demonizes men. And you just sat and said, besides procreation, I don't need a man in my life. I can go to a male mechanic or call a male police officer. They're men. So
In society, you are needed. I agree.
Okay,
Of course, we need you.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I
So you're
understand.
talking about being with a man because you want to. So my question to you is, why would you want to be with a man?
Why would a man want to be with you?
Because they're sexy.
Like, obviously,
because of the
They got
Guys,
something can we just talk about men? Sorry, I love men.
No,
I love dick.
We don't
Okay.
sound like it, but it's not all about dick. What I'm trying to say is
No,
that in a good relationship, right, one that works, there's blue jobs and there's pink jobs. Right? And
Brittany
that's the
ready to go
problem
home
that women
fast.
have got.
Oh, gee,
They don't want to
she
be doing no
knows.
pink jobs.
But that's not
Do you know
what we're
what I mean?
talking
Facts,
about.
10K.
We're talking about relationships. Why do you need a man in a relationship? Because you want a partner.
What about
Companionship, friendship, romantic.
Oh, LB made a good point. Maybe because she is from the UK, maybe they don't get break-ins as much, right? Because I mean, if you're in the UK, somebody breaks into the joint, they can break in only with a knife, right? And you're like, oh, give me all your money, yo, you wanker. I don't know. Did they say wanker? Is that what they call people? You dirty wanker, isn't it? Real things. You know what I'm saying? And then they just have that little dagger and you want to stab people with it because they can't have guns over there. So, I mean, breaking into a place is not really, I don't see. And remember what I said before about the pistol whip. You can't pistol whip with a knife. You know what I mean? You can hit her with the bunt of the knife. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Romantic love, things that you can't get by yourself.
Like you want to go on dates with him. It's not about I need someone to fix
Oh,
my
the
car.
machetes,
Like,
facts.
Go to a mechanic. You're not safe. Call the police.
Not
Like
true.
it's not that deep.
Wait, what
So
about
they be
fathers
slashing
to
niggas?
your kids? You don't think your kids don't need
Exactly.
a dad?
can be
I
around.
definitely want that. These are the stuff. This is the reason
No,
I
you
need a
need
man.
that.
I agree.
Wait. It's not that you want it. You need it.
I
Yeah,
agree. And these are the stuff that I need in a man. But it's like at the end of the day, it's not like I completely need you. It's like I want you.
But the whole point is if the lights went out tomorrow, you would need a man.
In
There's no-
society,
in
agree.
Why do we
In
act like women are so
relationships, no,
I'm
useless?
saying-
It's not that
wait,
deep.
I can change a
no,
tire.
I'm saying if the lights went out tomorrow, you would need someone to protect you. You
Yes,
would.
of course.
Can
in
I ask-
society, not my boyfriend.
I'll go on
Because
the
like, half of my exes can't even do anything.
Can I?
That's actually another problem. A lot of men can't do much.
Do you know what I mean?
Not everybody's
in this day
strong.
and age, in this day and age, guys can't even
Listen,
fit a tire.
You
It's
cannot.
actually
You cannot.
ridiculous.
No.
Women can't
Hang on a
Not
minute.
you, my sister.
But I can cook. I can cook.
brothers.
And the thing is,
Auntie
I'm
Tate,
not
speak to
even.
your brothers. They don't know how to do
listen,
I'm
nothing.
not even saying.
Guys.
Can I just say
We
something?
have to do one at a time.
Can I just say something? This is why you can't blame all men for your poor choices. You can't say, I'm talking to both of you because you're saying, yeah, my man can't do this, my man can't do that. What? And you want to settle down. Why would you go and choose a man that can't do these things that you wanted them to do?
Because
my man could do all the blue
I
jobs.
need a man.
Because
that
most
is
men grow up with a
All the blue
PlayStation
jobs.
instead. Most
No.
men grow up with a PlayStation
It's a man
and
that you're
porn and
choosing.
things.
Yeah, it's
No,
not.
that's the truth.
It's not. It's
Speak
not.
for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
That's the man you
Listen,
pick.
I tell you what,
Right.
I don't need.
Thank you, Pearl.
My boyfriend.
You know what?
I need a father to my children. I don't need.
Do you know something, right? She needs a
police
father. Hang on a minute.
officer.
She needs a father for her children, right? So
Yeah.
she's gonna go out there, right? And you're gonna buy your child an electric car. You're gonna go and buy your child a bicycle. Who the hell's gonna put on the bicycle and fix the electric car? Who's going to do it?
You got YouTube. I know how to do these
Bro,
things. I fixed
so
the Bentley before.
Why?
Oh my God, she. I don't know if she's lying or telling the truth, bro. Maybe she would, bro. I don't know. For the most part, I feel like somebody you'd want your husband or boyfriend to help put certain things together, right? Let's be real, son. You know what I'm saying? She talking about she use YouTube. She might, but I mean, why? Why go through that? Why go through that when you have a man? You can have a man and he can do it for you. I feel like that's a big help. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the same thing. Like a man, us as a man, we can look up how to cook certain things. But why? But why? We have a woman that can do it for us. It's maybe I'm thinking about it too wrong. Hey, make sure you like the stream, man.
Who's going to do it?
You got YouTube. I know how to do these
Bro,
things. I fixed the Bentley before.
Why
I
do you
fixed
need
the
a man?
Bentley.
If you can do everything yourself, go and get some sperm donor or something because you obviously don't need a man.
That's
Because-
the future, I
And the
think,
thing
you
is,
know?
no,
She said that's the future. Look at
No,
this number.
That's the problem.
Society.
Because at the end of the day, right,
What
listen,
year are you
hang
living
on.
in?
The
What
year that
year
you're
are
supposed
you
to be
living
living
in?
Because
Like,
hang on a
you
minute.
act like
Wait,
we are in the Stone Age.
Let me finish talking. Let me finish talking, right? Now, you got a man, right? And you've been busy all day, right? And you're in your bed at 1 o'clock in the morning. And your man comes in with all of his friends and said, oh, babes, all the friends are here. They're hungry. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'll cook for my man. I'm a traditional woman in that aspect.
Yeah, in what
I love
aspect?
to cook
Why
for my
is
man.
it that when people
Lies.
start cooking, they think that cooking is traditional? It's everything. It's not just about cooking.
But-
They always say, oh, I cook for my man, so I'm
I
traditional.
have a
No,
question.
no,
I have a
but the
question.
point is,
Wait.
I don't-
I have a question. Are you virgin? You're traditionally a virgin.
Are you a virgin?
I said
traditional.
in that aspect. I'm not gonna comment on me being a virgin or not. But what I'm gonna say is
That means she's not. That means she's not a virgin. That's what it means. You know what I'm saying? She wants to hit you with the.
Please just hear me out, please.
She's not a virgin, bro. All right, we knew that. We knew that based off the leather getup. The whole leather getup. She came in here looking extra slippery. That's what you talking about, son. She's no way in hell that she's a virgin. We know that. She's drinking what is that? Is that cognac? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not a virgin. She's not a virgin whatsoever. She's come with the heat. I like this young lady. I mean, I call her a young lady. I like this lady. She's definitely coming with the heat, son. Let's keep going. Make sure you like the stream.
every human being should be able to cook.
She's a
Man or
hybrid
woman.
of tradition and
I'm a person
modernization.
that survives. You know, I need to cook to
Right.
survive.
Can I ask Mr. to take something, right? Right, I'm going to ask.
The soundboard is tough, right? I told you I was gonna get that joint. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I told you I was gonna get that soundboard, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Sure.
Right, because I can't. I don't like bullshit, right? And there's certain people that I can't
Why are you
even
so
bear
excited,
talking to, right?
man?
So I'm going to talk to him because so far he's talking sense.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's
You're
giving
welcome.
pick me.
Right. Who said pick me? Listen, who just said pick
They
me?
want me. Don't look
No,
at
did-
me.
did
oh.
you
I said
Did
it's
you say pick
giving
me?
pick
Hang on.
me.
Give it
Have you noticed a lot of joints that say "pick me" are usually single? This woman has been married for what she said, 31, 32 years. This girl right here is single. You probably ask her, she'll tell you she's single by choice, but she's the main person probably gonna go, oh, this person will pick me. She'll pick me. But you're single though, son. Are you okay? I mean, maybe you're okay with being single. Maybe she's okay with being single because she's still young. But once she gets older, she's like, huh, man, maybe I should have been a pick me. Right? Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Sure. What do I know? I'm just a guy. Let's keep going.
Cookie, we having a whole
Listen, right,
conversation.
listen,
And you're
right.
like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Mr.
Hang on a
Tate.
minute. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, 'cause
I've
he's
been
making
with my
sense.
man
You're
for
not.
32 years.
Clap for
right?
yourself.
32 years. I don't need to clap for myself because I'm happy. I'm not here. And what I was going to ask him, right, is how would you think a woman? Would you think
Why are you
that
shouting?
woman?
Can you
Would you
calm
think that
down?
woman? Who's calm down? I'm loud. I'm naturally. You don't want to hear me shout. Anyway, Mr. Tate, like I was saying before we got rudely interrupted, right? Now, is this your idea of a woman that you think deserves a man? I'm here, single, but I'm looking.
What's good,
I'm
Irma? Is Irma
like
in here?
taking, if you want to hook me up, let me know. And I just want
Right,
anybody
Lorenzo?
to choose. How does that make you feel?
Hey, by the way, I don't know if I said what's good to Lorenzo. Hey, shout out Lorenzo, man. But facts though, pick me will get married 1,000 times faster, bro. Man, these chats is coming in so late, and it's not even popping up on the screen. Anybody who's leaving the chat or anything on Twitch, man, I'm sorry that I can't see your joint, man. My joint's going crazy. Can we get these likes up? What's good, Iceberg? Making sure the likes is coming out. Yeah, make sure y'all leave the likes on this joint, son. Who knows? If we get a good amount of likes, I might stream again tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I might stream every day. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Pull a DJ Academics. DJ Academics streams every freaking day. Maybe I can do the same thing. I don't know. Maybe skip a few days. I don't know. Let's keep going though.
What is that kind of woman that you think deserves a man?
Well, he's a top G.
She's too loud when she's speaking facts, right, Nashai?
We're mere mortals, Auntie.
Speak for yourself. I'm no mere mortal.
I'm a mere mortal in his presence.
Thank you, Craven.
Come on now.
Facts, 10K.
Auntie, unlike you, we have options.
I'm a mere mortal
Unlike
next to this man.
we have options,
Even
Auntie.
this 8.5.
If you have options, then where's your ring?
That is the most stupid thing.
Wait, what did she just say? Did she say, unlike you, we have options? She's been married for 32 years. Is she serious? Is this leather pant? Is she serious? And I'm happy Pearl's actually, where's your ring, Slump? Let's keep going.
I'm a mere mortal in his presence.
Because nobody
Come on now. Which kind of question be that?
Auntie, unlike you, we have options.
I'm a mere mortal
Unlike
next to this man.
we have options,
Even
Auntie.
this 8.5.
If you have options, then where's your ring?
That is the most stupid thing.
Because I actually can choose. I've not found a man that I want to be with.
Okay, that's
Well, I know your reality. I know your reality.
You're telling me that she's choosing who? Okay, let's keep going.
Is you gotta beg a man to keep you?
Beg a man to keep you? What are you talking about?
You said, unlike you, I have options.
We have options, yeah.
You're out here looking for a man. You're out here saying that you're looking
When
for a
did
man.
I say I was looking for a man?
Oh my gosh, you was at the advertising when we done the introductions. That's what you said.
I said I was doing
That is what you
interviews.
Yo! What? What? She forgot that fast. How far are we in? We 40 minutes in. She forgot? She forgot that she said that in the beginning of the video, son. Now she looks stupid. Now you look dumb. You talking all that, I don't need a man, all that stuff. Oh, you have options and all. But you're looking for a man. Why don't you have the man? You have so many options. Why don't you have your man? Where your man's at, huh? This is blasphemous. Look at, she's laughing, she's smiling evil, because she's a ginger. She might not have a soul, but I still like Pearly. Regardless of soul or not. I like her. She seems like a nice person. Let's keep going.
I didn't say I was going out looking for a man. I said I'm doing interviews. You come to me.
Just
I'm not
noise,
if I
facts.
want you.
Mr. Tate, listen to this insult, right? Listen to the insult.
I'm not insulting you.
Hang on, listen. All right,
I'm
then
not
what do you call it?
insulting you.
Sign language. What I'm learning. Sign language. Right? Listen to what she just said to me. Unlike you, I have options. Fucking 32 years. You think I want options? I'm happy with my
Thank
life.
you.
You don't really have much options though. Because the way
No,
you're like,
it's not pick me.
Bro, she's blowing me, son. She's been married for 32 years. What do you mean? What do you mean she don't have? You're looking for a man. You said yourself you're looking for a man. But you don't have a man. How is she? My brain would have melted, bro. I think my brain would have melted. I think I had to go with a factory reset or something. Like, what? You said you're looking for a man. She's been married for 32 years. You're insulting her for finding a man and staying married to him for 32 years. You're insulting somebody for having something that you don't have that you want. She's going to pretend like she don't want that. But that's what you want. I don't understand that. This is the textbook definition of a hater. And the mere fact now, at first, I don't know if you guys peep, throughout this whole video, I have not once said that she's one with the streets. I have not once said that, right? Because I wasn't sure. I was sitting there trying to see, I'm trying to feel her out. We already know Brittany Renner, who has only said probably 6 things throughout this whole video. 40 minutes in, she's been really quiet because she realized she might be outmatched here, right? This guy's spitting too much facts, and this girl, she doesn't know. She keeps swinging even when she's down. So I respect it, though. I respect it. She's giving it content and everything, right? We already know Brittany is for the streets. She's an asphalt princess, hence why she's wearing all black to match the streets itself. The young girl who came with the brown leather, she's also one with the pavement as well, son. She's not making any sense whatsoever. And I can tell that she's not a virgin. I didn't forget to ask her that question, and she refused to answer that question. A virgin is easily going to say, I'm a virgin, son. Unless she's not a virgin. You feel me? So I believe that she might be one with the asphalt, man. And all this blasphemous, stupid stuff talking about she has options. What do you mean you got options? That means you're getting piped on a daily. That's what I hear from this. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily mean that's what that means, but nah, I'm taking it that way because I'm going to take it that way. If you talking about something, let's keep going though. Make sure you like the stream. Brittany legs on point, JVP.
Auntie,
Okay.
she meant clout.
Someone get it.
Wait. She meant Esther. I'm sure you didn't mean
The
PP.
girl,
You
the
meant clout
Toby's funny.
chaser. Is that what it is?
It doesn't matter. We could go with that too.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to clarify your problem. I was just saying.
Okay, wait.
Because you
So,
lot have totally lost it. Why would I want to have options when I've been in a happy relationship for 32
No,
years?
clout chasers is fans.
It don't make no sense.
I just
You can monetize on YouTube with
Aristocats.
Why are you calling her a pick me when you were the one advertising at the beginning of the show?
I said
Thank
I was doing interviews. I wasn't advertising nothing.
Okay,
It's
what
banter.
Wait.
Do you guys
Okay.
understand what an interview means?
Okay.
What is
All
it?
right.
What do you interview?
She's being
So-
spicy, guys. Stop it.
Auntie had a question for Andrew.
Oh yeah.
What was your question?
Oh, she asked already.
You didn't answer because everybody's too busy jumping. Everybody's too busy jumping in. I already asked, but you're not too busy jumping in and being women.
He's
to be
patient.
listening. So
He's
now
ready
you,
to get
now
married.
you can all shut up and let him answer, innit?
I'll answer. Yeah.
In
So to go back to one of my earlier points, firstly, to make it clear in the disagreement, I agree with. Of course, I think everyone knows who I agree with. But I do, because you know what it is. though?
Can we see
You
if
know
she got
what's
an
actually funny?
OnlyFans?
The things that she
Hey, hold up. That's a good. Hold on, let's see. Does she put their names at the bottom of their joint? Guest socials: Andrew Tate, Brittany Renner. Oh, she only put them two. What about the other girl? I want to see she might got. Oh, hold on, Aunt Jenny, Esther. Here she go. All right, y'all, hold up. Let's see if she got an OnlyFans. She don't. She's Nigerian. I don't think she got one. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think she got one. Oh God. She looks better on the podcast. Oh my goodness. Yikes. She taking. Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, she got a YouTube. That's it. The Unleashed podcast. That's it. She don't got an OnlyFans. Hold on. Let me see. Travel. My podcast, acting, presenting, radio. Okay. She don't got a. Okay. Still can be a part of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Still can be a pavement warrior. Brittany Renner don't have an OnlyFans. And we know she's part. You know what I'm saying? She's still one with the cul-de-sac. If you talking about. Let's keep going though.
saying are common knowledge 20, 30 years ago. This is how the world functioned.
Hold up. One more thing too. I got to, bruh, this joint sent 26. See, this joint says we got 37 viewers. Shout out to y'all, man. 37 viewers. But for some reason, this joint stuck at 26. And I'm trying to figure out why is it doing it? And where's the chat? I'm trying to see the chat. Let me try this again. Hold up. Viewer count. Let's try this again too. Okay, it's updated that, but is the chat coming through? What's good, HR Ahmad? Kingsman, what's good? Loyalty, let it buckle up. You know, like, see, look, these are all joints. See, look, they don't even let me see Bama's joints, bro. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm going Mac I might have to change this with things from my computer. All right, let's keep going though.
This is how the whole world functioned. The things I say that somehow people believe are controversial are exactly
These
the
are
way
only
the
fast
world
to the
functioned
streets.
in like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. All of the
Yeah, make sure you like the
entire period
stream.
of human history. Men had a role of masculinity, women had a role of femininity. We worked as a team. Now the world's come along and they've destroyed and broken everything. And there's this new progressive think and this new generation of women who seem to believe that if we completely fuck it all up, it's going to end up better. And my argument to that is, listen, we went from walking around in fields in small nomadic groups to building cities, to building the pyramids, to going to the moon. We managed to go from a few thousand to billions of people, populate the entire planet, build canals, build skyscrapers, cities. All of this was done based on the back of man being a man, woman being a woman, working together as a family.
And now it's
you-
destroyed.
Now they're going to come along and fuck it up.
If it's not broke, don't
It's
fix it.
destroyed. It's been destroyed. Man has destroyed Earth. What are you talking about? It's
No.
been bad decisions from powerful men
Men-
that got men to go to
built-
wars.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Bro, what? She just Andrew's looking at like, what? She just ignored. I hate when people do this. You ignored every positive thing that came from this. You ignored that we have televisions. You ignored that we have computers now because of the way things have been going. You ignored that you have you got this nice couch. All this stuff because things have been going well, right? Now all of a sudden, oh, let's destroy this patriarchy, all this other BS, blase. Oh, because the wars. You focus on you focus on the few negatives and ignored all the positives. But don't see the like, okay, man, it's okay. I was giving her the benefit, but now the more she talks, the more she gets annoying, bro. But let's keep going. Make sure you like the stream.
And for women to lose husbands.
Men built.
Men make decisions for war.
Listen, please.
Men kill men.
Please listen to me. Men built the earth. I'm not saying men are perfect, but the entire world that you're existing under was built by men.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
of it. So, and the point I'm making
Brittany
is
wanna get
now
out of
we're
there,
entering
OB.
a world of new think. And the problem with new think is it's not tested. I don't give a shit what anyone's opinion is. What I can state as a matter of
Brittany
fact
in
is
timeout.
we had 5,000 years of history that tells us how the world works with X and Y together. We're now entering a new paradigm. There's no 5,000 years of history. So whatever you believe about how it's going to work or it's going to be better or worse, whatever, that's just you guessing. Everyone is guessing, right? So we're entering a brand new paradigm and everything's completely fucked up.
Oh, hold on, wait. Hey, facts. Oh, my bad. I have to stop him real quick. But facts, like you just said, we're all taking a risk right now. All this stuff, I feel like the world started getting all mainly topsy-turvy around 2015 when it started, like, liberals and all that other stuff started coming to the mix, and they started just, like, feminism got skyrocketed, all that other BS started happening around 2014, 2015, that's when it started, Western culture started going really downhill. You feel me? Everybody's getting more sensitive and all that stuff, right? And we really don't know how this is going to turn out in the future, guys. We have no idea. Right now, marriage rates have gone down, so that's one of the effects of it. Transgenders are going up left and right. I mean, I don't know. If you ask me, I think we're going negative. We're going downhill, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
The point you were making
Me
earlier,
Too,
which is
fam.
it's a fantastic one about if I'd pick a woman who's advertising.
What's good,
etc.,
J-Bo?
Men always, please keep this in mind, especially if you're a female. People always say, the number of emails I get from girls that say you don't give enough girl game. I'll give you girl game right now. Your man wants status. That's what he wants. You need to find a way to make him look good to the world and to his friends.
So how do you do that?
I'll tell you. One of the ways a man can get status is to get the girl that no one can get. That's a very simple way, right? So,
I said not ready to mingle. I did right.
okay, no, but this is the truth, right? If I date a girl and she's perfect in every way, head to toe, and then I say, I've met this girl. Yeah, she's this. Oh yeah, I took her for a date. Even if you didn't fuck her, did you fuck her? No, I just went for a date. So you went. The attraction goes from this to zero. Done. And it may not for some men, because some men haven't got choices, but men like me who genuinely have unlimited options. We want complete exclusivity. That's what we're looking for, because that gives status.
Facts.
That's what you're looking for. So you have to be very careful as a female with all of your actions, all of your interactions with your boyfriend or when you're looking for a boyfriend, etc., and say, am I going to make my man look better by doing X or look worse? Simple things. I've had endless arguments about girls' nights out, right? Oh, you're insecure, da-da-da. It's not even about insecure. I don't give a fuck if no man talks to you all night long. I don't care if you're going out and you're going to an all-girl club. I don't care. I know that when my boys say, oh, all the girls are going out, and I say, not my girl, she stays home. I look good. That's it. She stays home. She doesn't go out. She doesn't want to go out without me. That's status. It's not about the night out. It's about the status of being the man in the house. That's what a man wants. He wants respect. He wants to be the man of the house. I say she stays home. She stays home. Big G. Boom, boom. That's what we want.
Can I ask you something? What does the one in your eyes? What are you thinking? What's the game you give for the boys?
I'm going to tell you, but before that, I need another Clementine, and I need to give half to our friend here because she just rolled her eyes at me. And I'm
She been rolling her
her
eyes the whole time.
She doesn't realize I'm a ninja. I detect these things. Even when I'm looking directly ahead, I can detect it. So
That's
I'm
how you
going
wear
to give her
shades.
some of my Clementine, and she's going to feel better. So I'm going to get a Clementine. Would you like some Clementine, my dear?
I'm sure.
You want some Clementine?
I think for me, it's like.
I asked you a question. Would you like some
I would
Clementine?
love some.
You
Yeah.
want some Clementine?
Yeah.
We're going to hook it up.
Okay.
Clementine's coming. Go on, continue.
Okay.
No, I mean, I just feel like this is definitely a different conversation for me because I'm very open-minded. I love hearing different perspective, and I do feel like this is a newer idea. Like you said, within the last
Punching the air for
30,
real.
40 years, this is a new concept. We don't know how it's going to end. I just know from like my experience, other women that I've met as well, it's like the reason for even like relationships, why they're not lasting is because people don't want to put up with the disrespect. And like, even when you were talking about like, oh, it's okay for me to cheat, but not for you. My thing is like, why not have transparency and have it be polygamous, polyamorous, whatever works for you? That's like, to me, where it loses me with the traditional stuff.
I get it.
It's
All
like,
right.
why can't we have transparency? And if I sign up for that, cool.
So how does it? No man in a million years. Let's all be realistic, right? No man in a million years is gonna meet a girl he likes and go, I want to be polyamorous. Like, come on, that's gay. Let's cut this bullshit. So let's be realistic. How does a man show love to a woman? Tell me.
Exclusivity.
Wrong. That is how
Time, resources,
Wrong.
and something
That's how
else.
a woman.
Resources. So
Yeah.
that's a good way to start. So sexual exclusivity is how a female shows primarily that she's interested in a man. He's the only man who has sexual access to me because I can get pregnant, and this man is the only man who can do it. That's how it's done. A man, yes, I'm not saying all men can cheat. I'm not saying all men should cheat. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if I truly love a woman, she won't sit there and go, he shows me his love because he doesn't fuck anyone else. She'll sit there and go, he shows me his love because my bills are paid, I'm in a Bentley, I fly private, I go to Dubai anytime I want, I have a Chanel bag. And I'm not talking about just money, I'm talking about resource and a lifestyle as a whole. This is not just me, this is the world and most of the world today. If you go to Moscow and you find a big G, a rich guy, right? He has his wife, she's pushing a Bentley, she has the kids, she's living in a mansion, whatever. When he goes to the club with his boys, you think he ain't with 19-year-old strippers? Of course he fucking is.
Can I ask
But
you-
she's just like, whatever, don't care, I'm the one who has the money, don't give a shit. So you have to sit there, and to a point you have to sit and analyze the difference. When you're saying disrespect, if you're gonna go through life as a woman and say, I only care about the sexual exclusivity of my man, then what you're gonna end up doing is having a bunch of failed relationships and fucking loads of dudes. There has to get a point where you go, you know what, this guy ticks so many boxes. Once a year, twice a year, he's out with his boys, does some dumb shit. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't notice because my bills are paid, I'm looked after, I can tell he cares about me. If I have a problem, he's gonna fix it. He's ticks so many. That's the smart female move, as opposed to go, I don't care how good he is to me. He fucked that bitch once, so I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna get another man who I don't love who'll fuck another bitch anyway, and then I'll get another man who I don't love who'll fuck another bitch. It's an endless cycle of dumb shit.
Can I ask
Oh, I'll be saying that all the time, man. Hey, what's the name said it? Cat Williams said it too, right? What did Cat Williams say? He said, you left that dude because of a measly 2%. 98% he's the perfect guy. You left him for 2% because he cheated. Some of y'all saying that cheating is a big 2%, but it's still like, bruh, I be saying that all the time. I be saying that. A lot of joints when like, oh yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend. Like, why you broke up? Oh, because he cheated. Okay, so let me get this straight. Was he nice to you? Yeah. Did he paid for your stuff, all that stuff? Like, yeah. Oh, so he did everything. He was like a perfect guy. Yeah, but he cheated. I was like, all right, cool. So now you just left that dude. You're gonna find another dude who's most likely probably gonna cheat on you too, but he might beat you. So now you're getting cheated on and you're getting beat. Well, you could have been with the guy who just wanted to cheat. You know, but of course, at the same time, I understand a lot of Jones be like, how about he just don't cheat? Now you're asking for too much. Yeah, you're asking for too much. You can get a guy who doesn't cheat, but please believe he doesn't get hoes. And I know a lot of girls be like, I don't want a guy who gets hoes. You want a guy who gets hoes. Because women also, Andrew Tate's not saying it, but women also like guys with status that can get a lot of hoes, right? Nobody, men or women, don't want nobody that nobody else wants, right? That's why I don't want Lizzo. Because I know nobody wants Lizzo. Not genuinely. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why would I want her? Well, I don't want that. I want Megan Good, even though, I mean, not as a wife, because she's also one with the pavement as well. I'm very disappointed about that. I had a mean crush on her, but as time has gone by, I've realized that she is definitely that with the asphalt. Terrible stuff, Megan Good. I would definitely still plow that. I'll make jokes about, penetrating her all the time, but still, she's still one with the streets. It's crazy. But let's keep going, though. Make sure you like the stream, guys. Chris don't cheat. Chris don't have to cheat.
I have a question.
Because him and his
Is there
girl
ever cheating
be
that's
having
too
threesomes.
far? Like, so if a guy cheats on a girl, is there ever a point where she?
Yeah, there's a lot of cheating. There's completely a lot of
That
cheating.
preacher was
like
bugging.
if he knocks up another girl, would you?
Facts,
go
though.
All right. So
I wasn't
first
aware,
things first,
LB.
I'm a man of my word. I don't even think I'm a liar. So here's your Clementine.
Thank you.
And he peeled it. What a gentleman.
you.
I'm a gentleman. Right. So obviously, I'm not saying blatantly disrespect your woman. Right.
Hold on, y'all see that? Y'all see that smile on her face? Man, my man Cobra Tate, man. My man Cobra Tate. Look at that smile. Look, she happy. She's like, man, I don't want to like this guy, man, but I like him. This guy goes against everything I believe, but I like this guy, man. I see why he be getting hoes. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that happiness right there. See where you get the, you know what I'm saying? The little street happiness right there. I respect it. Andrew Tate, man, he's the guy, man.
Right. So obviously, I'm not saying blatantly
Look at that smile.
disrespect your woman, right? She's your woman. She's your queen. She's the most important thing in the world to you. She needs to be treated in a way that she feels that, right? But it's unfortunate because I keep tying back to this baseline
Top G.
point. But the reason I keep going back to this
Right,
baseline
TJ,
point is to
smooth.
try and explain to everybody at home how simple the world can be if you go back to the baselines of it. Why do men cheat? Most women don't know. You'll see them all the time. Why do men cheat? Oh, because men are just stupid. And why do men fuck girls uglier than their main chick? Why do men do all this stuff? Do you know why?
'Cause it's an easy
I'll tell you
kill.
why. Let's go back to the first thing I've been saying this whole time. Status. Yeah, that's my chick. She's home. Took this one home. Yeah, I got that one. She's chasing me.
That's
Status.
dead.
Status. But it's stupid to females. I get it. But that's the male world because sexual access is an easy indicator of status. So that's one of the reasons they do it, right?
Oh, thank you. Oh, this guy Andrew Tate, bro. Oh my God. This guy be saying everything I be saying. And y'all know, all y'all be knowing I be saying this, man. Before y'all know I be saying this all the time, son. At the end of the day, I think I even said this yesterday. Us as men, we respect those guys who get hoes. Women also respect those guys who get hoes. So it's definitely a status thing, right? This guy is able to get good because apparently girls are not supposed to be able to just give up the cheeks easily, right? It's easier for a girl to get cheeks. Wait, what? No, y'all know what I meant to say. It's easier for a girl to get dick than a dude to get cheeks. So if a guy is out there getting a whole lot of cheeks, this guy's the guy. He's top G. You know what I'm saying? It's all status at the end of the day, but y'all knew that though. I don't know why I'm saying that. Hey, make sure you like the stream. Let's keep going. We're gonna end around the hour mark. Where are we at? 50 minutes? We might end around the hour mark. This is a 3-hour joint, so we might have to do a part 2, part 3, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Back into the baseline.
Thank you,
of why men even
JVP.
cheat in
I
the
do
first place.
what I
I'm telling
can.
you, if you're a woman, the smartest thing you can do is
That's a
look
good
after your
question. How
man,
many
make
likes
him
do
not
we
want to
have?
cheat. Be perfect. But there's going to be a time across a 20-year marriage you might just need to be a little bit blind. A little bit. Just a tiny
got
bit.
40
Just don't
likes.
look at his
That's
phone.
crazy.
So
And
what-
you'll be cool.
so-
You'll be
so-
cool.
so-
Just make sure the bills are paid. He does his jobs the man.
What
Now,
if
I'm
you
not
can
saying-
pay your own
but
bills,
no, I'm saying-
though?
But this is it. We'll talk about that in a second. But I'm not saying allow this for some fucking Joe Schmo. I'm not saying let some fucking loser pick you up, lock you down, and go cheat
That's
on you.
right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he's a G and he's doing enough of his other jobs. As for you saying, what if you can pay your own bills? Then what's the reality you face? Just like I described earlier, I'm going to decide that the thing that I prioritize above everything, above his resource, above the amount he cares for me. You'll see men cheat on a woman and then cry his eyes out trying to get that woman back. He still loves you. It's not the same as if you cheated. He loves you with all his heart. He'd die for you. He'd take a bullet for you, and he'd still fuck that bitch. Doesn't matter. It's a different game for men, right? So you're sitting there going, well, I'm going to prioritize his sexual exclusivity over all of his other attributes. You're just going to end up having endless failed relationships, fucking too many dudes, and
Yeah.
then what's going to happen is your psychology is going to break because females don't like to accept the fact that if you sleep with enough men and you get rid of the stigma around a new dick, your instant answer is constantly new dick. He didn't text me today. Fuck it. Someone else. He was rude to me. Fuck it. I'll cheat. He was this. I'll get a new boyfriend. And then you end up just jumping on cock all day and you're fucking done. You need to, the reality is you have to come to a point where you get a guy and he ticks boxes. You're like, you know what? I'm wifey. I got the Bentley. He does whatever he does, but my bills are paid. That's
So
it.
when would you say
Fair enough.
when would you say it's too far? I'm just curious if there's a line that you would like if he spends money on another girl, if he like when does it
Okay, that's a good question.
And second question, do you think that men ever fall in love with side chicks?
Very good question. And this is a long and in-depth answer. But it's a
Indeed.
good question. Let me
They
pick my
do
phone.
sometimes.
But no, but it's a good question. Where is too far? I think publicly disrespecting is too far.
Part
So
of
like
his
you'll
environmental
notice. Let's take the
dedication.
Moscow
Thank you,
G. All right, let's take an oligarch, a billionaire from Moscow. He has his wife. He has the girls he's in the club with. The girls he's in the club with wouldn't fucking dare message his wife. They wouldn't dare step out of line. Like they know their place, right? So if there's a hierarchy and they know their place, that's one way of doing it. Spending money on a girl, certainly, yeah, because men show love primarily through our hard work, not just through our resource, but through our hard work. If you take a man who's not particularly rich, he shows his wife love by getting up every day, going to work 9 to 5, working his ass off, and paying those bills. That's how he shows love. That's why he does it for his wife and his children. Most men are out here working bullshit jobs, carrying trash. They're doing that to show love. So giving money, yeah, that would be a far more scary indicator than just sex. Let me give you all an example. I don't know if you all know my history, but I used to run a webcam business a long time ago. Don't want to talk about it, blah, blah, blah.
He's a
I had
pimp.
bunch of girls who used to sit online and talk to guys, and they had laptops, right? This is a long time ago. And I used to sit and say to some of the webcam girls, I'd say,
Yeah, Brittany definitely want to leave 10K.
this man who is sitting in and logging in every night and sending you money every day and telling you he's obsessed with you from the other side of the world and missing out on time with his family to sit here and talk to you and send you money, that is more cheating than if he just went out and banged something. If he went out and banged something and came home, then done. But he's sitting here giving you his time, his money, his affection. That's cheating for a man. For a man to sit there and give money and time away, right? Yeah. So you have to stop this idea of sexual exclusivity. Yes, that's for females. That's how females show their love to men. It's not how high status, at least, males show their love to females. And anyone who wants to disagree with me, call me wrong, call me misogynist, whatever bullshit, look at a history book. Every king, every sultan, every conqueror, every emperor, every knight, all of them had maidens, wives, all of them. That's
concubines.
What level of G do you have to be allowed to cheat?
Well, it's not about even being allowed to cheat. I'm not even saying that. And it also depends on the partner you're with. I'm not trying to sit here and advocate for men to run around and fuck a bunch of women. I'm not saying that.
That's what you're doing.
No, but I'm not.
No. Let him explain. Let him land. Let him land. It's about to come. Now, our sister, let him land.
No, but I'm not. What I'm actually trying to do is describe the baseline unfortunate realities of human dynamics. And I'm trying to explain now to the world that any woman can get a man who will not cheat on her if she's prepared to sacrifice a bunch of other things, perhaps, right? In the olden days, it was different. The world was a different place. It was a completely different place, and it was better. Now it's all fucked up. It's fucked up on every level. And men, especially the high status men, most of them have struggled so hard to become high status. They've been through so much shit to get where they are. It's like telling him, if you climb this mountain, you can go to a candy store. And he climbs to the top of the mountain, and the second he's in the candy store, after one piece of candy, that bitch is saying, no more candy. He's like, no, I just climbed this mountain. I just got rich. I just went through X, Y, Z. I finally got here. I'm finally in the candy store. Now you're telling me I can only have one piece of candy?
Okay.
What man's going to agree to that?
Oh my God, he articulated that so well. I'm using that. I'm taking that. That was good. That was good. You said you worked so hard to get up to the top, son, because you said it was a candy store. Boom, you grab one piece of candy and then, wow. That was good. I like that. This guy this guy knows how to talk, bro. I gotta give it to him. Hey, make sure you like the stream. Let's keep on.
And do you think that men
He said to go kill him.
if she was there from the beginning?
We can't have him alive.
They absolutely owe that woman loyalty.
Oh, sorry, sexual loyalty. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Sexual exclusivity is different. Sexual exclusivity and loyalty are completely disconnected for males. Nobody wants to talk about this, but it's the unfortunate reality. It's true. I am telling you, you can get a man, he can go on a holiday, can fuck some stripper, can come home, and you can lie detector test him. Do you love your wife? Would you die for your wife? Would you take a bullet for your wife? He'll pass the lie detector test. He loves her with all his heart. He'd do anything for her. It's just pussy. It's not a big deal. It's different.
I feel like, I guess my question would be then is like, how do you view sex? Because I like, sex at the end of the day is spiritual unification. I feel like I've gone through a lot of different stuff. I've had a lot of different experiences where...
That's her way of saying she's been through a lot of dicks. She's been through a whole lot of dicks, a whole lot of dick experience and all that stuff. That's what she's basically trying to say. She's an attractive young lady. I will say that. I don't know why I say a young lady. I think she's older than me. But how old is she? You're like 30? But so she's an attractive young lady, son. She definitely looks like a who from the Grinch. But even with that, she's still pretty, son. But yeah, she's definitely talking about dicks. Definitely talking about dicks. Let's keep going.
I did not value myself, so I never had a man that valued me. So it's like, yeah, you rack up guys and guys you shouldn't be texting back or whatever. But I feel like I understand that
a lot of road
trips.
I like
difference with how men view sex and how they move around in the world. But it's like, sex is a sacred thing, no matter male or female is doing it. So that's why for me, like my biggest, like the hardest for me to understand is like, this is such a sacred thing, and it's like taking a piss for a guy.
Can I just say something? You sure you weren't making love to somebody that was having sex?
I'm sorry?
You sure that you weren't making love to somebody that was just having sex?
Hey, auntie, that's
have I
in there.
No, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like as women, they make love to men that are just having sex.
Right.
That's the difference.
That's not the point.
But my thing is, okay.
I think when men hear that though, it's like if it was sacred to you, you would have waited till you were married.
But it's like
Oh, she fucking freaking that was that was good. That was good. That was good. What? You're saying it's sacred, but yet you're giving your vajayjay left and right to every dude. Is it really that sacred then? Is sex really that sacred to you? What did Brittany Renner say? She had like 23 bodies. That's what she said she had, or 26 bodies, something like that. Which is capped. She's definitely closer to the 2,000, 4,000 range. I'm sizing her. Clearly, she's not. She's definitely closer to probably like 5,000. I don't know. But it's like, let me stop playing. But yeah, it's not like you're saying that, oh, this sacred thing, and he's out here cheating, blah, 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 it's so sacred, the sex and all that stuff. But yet, a lot of these joints is advocating sleep with as many men as you want. It's fine. You can do bad all by yourself. You can be just like a man. Go out there, have sex with many. But yet, in the same breath, you're gonna say that it's a sacred thing. He shouldn't be out here smashing other girls, but the sex is sacred. Pearly, that was good. That was good. Yeah, exactly, Hypersonic. If it's so sacred, why give it up? Why are you giving it up so much? Chris said 80,000. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Toby. I'm trying to preach. I'm trying. This guy, JVP, said, this is what I came for. Delicious. Craven dropping the diamonds, 26 bodies capped. She had at least 60. At least 60. LB being generous. Delicious accountability. Indeed, JVP. Man, I'm Hypersonic, man. We asking the same question. I'm trying to be the 5,001 10K funny. Gems dropped all over the place. Yeah, I see Craven putting all the diamonds and everything, man. That was facts, man. I like that. Let's keep going though.
Right. No, I get that. But the reality is like the world is not so black and white. So I understand that there are these things in place that.
What? The reality? No, that is the reality. That's what the reality is. You can't. No, let me let her talk.
Worked and made sense, and now we're approaching an era that like we don't know what's going to happen, but there's gray area. You've had sex, I've had sex, she's had sex, we've had sex with different guys. That doesn't mean that we're damaged goods, we're used goods. I understand status is a big part of that.
Yo, what? No, I mean, I think I understand what she's saying. I understand what she's saying. I understand what she's saying, right? It doesn't mean you're damaged goods, but to a certain extent it is. Especially, it's funny coming from her because she's probably the gold standard of damaged goods at this point. Maybe not the gold standard, because I feel like the gold standard for damaged goods would probably be like a porn star or something like that, right? She's not on that level. Let's not do that, but she's definitely one of the streets on the Mount Olympus of the street. Mount Olympus? What the hell am I saying? But yes, so a lot of guys see her as damaged goods. She's an attractive girl who's still damaged goods. Let's keep it a stack. We're not really going to spend as much time and effort to be with her. I mean, let me not say that. There's a lot of dudes who still do all that to be with her. Let's be real. There's a simp born every day, right? There's a simp born every day, but trust me, it's damaged goods. Once a guy knows you slept with a certain amount of, it's a damage. Some guys' threshold is different. Some guys is 5. Some guys is 7. Some guys is 10. Some guys are like, yo, she has 20 bodies and she has less than 20, it's fine with me. You're wild. I think you're a wild guy. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the same time, let's be realistic. A lot of girls is happy sleeping with a lot of men nowadays. It's hard to find a girl who has less than 10 bodies. You know what I'm saying? They're out there though. You know what I'm saying? The more attractive they are, it's even harder to find them at that point, son. Because they're like, yo, you're really attractive. Like really think about it. Like a girl goes out every day. She talks, especially if she's attractive, she gets approached by God knows how many guys, right? She might get approached by, God, I don't know. I mean, nowadays probably less because, you know, a lot of guys ain't approaching girls like they used to back in the day. But let's say back in the day, right? A girl probably gets approached and she goes out to the mall. She's out for a long time. You know what I'm saying? She might get approached 5 times, right? Let's say she goes out every day. 5 times a day, that's 25 freaking a week, man. 25 freaking a week. By the end of the year, so she has 3,800 men that she's probably rejected or talked to, son. She's probably going to get penetrated by at least, you know, I don't know. I'm exaggerating numbers, obviously, so I'm like, 30, 36. I don't even know what I'm even going with this anymore now. I feel like I'm just rambling. Let's just let her keep talking, guys. I don't know. I had something I was going with this. I was going to find a way to say that the joint is a thought. I was going to say that. But I don't know why. It's got lost in the train of thought with everything. But yeah, let's keep going.
That I understand that sex is viewed differently, but I feel
Make
like
sure you like the stream, guys.
You should not if you're looking at face value, I can understand why you'd be judged from your past. But if I'm a guy interested in you, I don't care about what you've done.
But that's the thing. Like men.
But that's you as a woman. That's you as a woman. All right, I'm gonna try not to pause it again. I've told you guys this many times. Everybody who's been to high school, college, all that, we all know there's been at least 2 to 3 guys in your school that gets a whole lot of girls, right? That dude cheats on his girl. Everybody in the school knows that he cheated on his girl. That's why they broke up, because he got caught cheating, right? 2-3 weeks later, he gets another girl in the same school that already knew that he cheated. He repeats the cycle, cheats on that girl. Everybody knows they broke up also because he cheated. And he keeps getting girls throughout his tenure in that university or high school or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I understand when she's saying that girls don't care, right? But I think a lot of guys, that's the difference between guys and women. We care about your past. We don't want to imagine you being piped down by another man, son. He might have been disrespectful in the vajayjay, son. You might have been giving him head and he pushed your head down. Now I don't have to kiss you. Why would I kiss you after that? I don't care if it happened 18 years ago. Come on now. That's just the way men are. We care about that type of stuff, son. We want exclusivity. We want it to, you have been penetrated by the least amount of penises as possible. You know what I'm saying? Let's be realistic, man. I don't think a lot of guys looking for a virgin, but a guy like me, try not to have more than 5 bodies. For nowadays, that might be too hard to ask. Make sure you like the stream. Let's keep going.
Men do though. That's the thing. Like a virgin's more valuable to a man than a girl that's had sex with multiple men. Like, it just is what it is.
There's a limit.
But the modern man's solution is not a virgin. A modern man needs a partner, somebody that's actually smart and can survive in the world of today.
But I'm saying the men with
and that's going to be a lived woman.
The men with the most choice are going to pick women that are more pure in general.
The ones that are already self-made, I guess so. But that's the thing. The reality is that there's a lot of men out there, especially in the world that we live in today, that need a partner. So it's time for those masses of men to start respecting women for the role they can play in their lives.
I don't think average men expect women to be virgins.
Do you know what it is?
But it's this rhetoric that actually then is pumped into these minds and creates what people now complain about, the misogynistic world. No, do you know that's what it is. Even in schools, it's like permeated through it all and perpetuated.
Why is it misogynistic for men to prefer women that are more
It's
pure?
not that that's not the problem. The problem is now, listen, the maths is very simple. You've got people like Andrew Tate talking about these things with such clarity, and it makes so much sense because it is true, right? And then you have men that are in these situations where just average, working an average job, and they cannot fulfill whatever definition is called to be a man in these.
Yes, they can.
First of all, let's say what she's saying is accurate. What's the difference? Oh, we got 41 people on YouTube, son. Hey, that's live. Hey, I don't know why it's saying 31 on the joint, but it's saying 41 on YouTube. I appreciate it. We got 5 people on Twitch. Here's the thing I don't understand, right? She said all that stuff is true. But there's a lot of guys out there who don't fit the criteria, I guess the alpha male that Andrew Tate is, right? What's the difference between that and the young girls who don't also fit the mold of, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say, like, there's a lot of joints out here that's delusional trying to find this certain type of guy. What's the difference? It's the same thing, right? Like the fat joint that believes that they can get, I don't know, a guy with money and status. I don't know, like a fat joint like Lizzo, perhaps. I'm gonna always talk about Lizzo. I don't give a damn, son. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna talk about Lizzo. What's the difference with that? There's a lot of joints out here. What's the difference between that and the girl who says that she's a 10, even though she's definitely a 3 or a 2? It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's on both sides. You're only talking about the men's side. That's crazy. But let's keep going though. Make sure you like the stream.
And that's what he said. He did say that. Yes, they can. A 9 to 5 man can do it.
But then again, wait. This is the thing. What we're talking about as a man, and this is why I say it's very important for us to understand the person that we're speaking to. And I'm very glad that you clarified everything that you mean. Not every man is like Andrew Tate. Not every man is going to be able to even realistically demand for certain things from a woman. So the same way women need to compromise if it comes to a man who is going to cheat on her because he's a top G, is the same way men are going to have to compromise and stop blabbing about purity when they can't demand for that.
Right. You didn't get none of what you didn't get none of what
I
you
made
were
my
saying.
point. That was the whole point.
You made no point.
Well, duh. What? Because you just quoted him. You just said about his thing, and you didn't.
Not only did I get clout, I made my point. I said the average man does not have what it takes to demand for a virgin no more.
Hang on a minute. He already said that.
Wait. Why doesn't an average man deserve to have a girl who's a virgin? You should aspire to be as close to a virgin as possible, right? It shows that you have enough, I don't know, I'm not going to use the word self-respect, but at least enough of, what's the word I want to use? Restraint, self-control, right? We all know any woman can go out there and get dick, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm seeing that you're able to have enough self-control to be able to withhold from giving up the JJ left and right, I think that's admirable. I think I think a lot of people would like that, right? To me, it gives me more of a reason to believe that you have a less chance of cheating because you have a lot more self-control than a lot of these other joints, like Brittany Renner, and possibly this joint with the leather. And possibly the nice lady. What do you call, instead of saying young lady, what do I say? Ma'am? The madam? Do I call her a madam? She's from the UK, right? Do they say madam? The madam? I'm saying it like Nigerian. I don't know why I don't know how they say it in the UK, but let's keep going. Make sure you like the stream, guys.
And I reiterated in my own words for my own content
self-value.
on my page and so
Yeah, I like that, Lorenzo. Yeah, that's a good
Too
word.
many women, they see regular
What's good,
guys and they
Genus?
feel they're settling. You're not settling. You're getting what you deserve.
But you can't be asked.
You don't tell it, Auntie Top G. What's good, T?
But the difference is men know this. Like most average men aren't demanding.
The average men never say what they're virgin.
But the difference
But that's what Tanal was saying.
Wait. The difference is average men know they don't deserve a 10. They know they don't deserve an 8. They know they don't even deserve a 7.
And they still go
Facts.
messaging them on the stories and all this dumb stuff that's just ugly.
Like most men in history haven't even reproduced. And so it's like men know, but the women are the ones that are delusional.
There's
That's why you have
regular men out
Lizzo
there. There's regular
shooting her
men
shot
out
at
there.
Chris Hemsworth.
There's regular men out there that will have you.
No, I'm happy. Pearly's saying the facts. Yeah, just like you said, like a lot of dudes know. There's dudes out here smashing fat joints left and right, right? I'm gonna tell you this right now. One of my mans back in college, right? He joined this frat called Iota Phi Theta, son. For those of you guys who've been to college, know black frats, man, you know that they're not, unless you're in New Jersey, they're not the most loved frat out there. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, frat dude. If you're in a frat, you're supposed to get hoes, right? But he stinked. And when I say stinked, I mean he stunk. He knew how to do the steps and everything like that, but he smelled putrid. I told him too. I said, bro, you stink, bro. Like it got to the point like I didn't want to go to parties with him. Like he was a cool dude, my man's. Love to do something, but he just stinked. But he knew joints look sexy, right? He was able to look at a girl and be like, this girl is bad. I want this joint, son. But he knew his range. He knew that, I stink, right? I don't know why he stink. Just take a freaking bath. My bad, son. I don't know. He blew me, son, with that. I'm like, bro, why do you stink, bro? Like, you don't have to stink. We have soap and all that stuff. Like, you just stinking. Like grown ass men, we're in college, bro. What the hell's wrong with you? But yeah, son. But he would still know, right? He'd be like, yo, I can't pull these joints. He'd even attempt to go smack at those, even though he knows those are the type of girls he wants. You know what he was doing? This guy was drilling fat joints left and right. You've never seen so many fat joints come into a. Man, we had an apartment, bro. You've never seen so many fat joints come to an apartment. My God, this guy was drilling them joints, bro. This guy was the fat girl slayer, son. I'm talking about bro. This guy had a monocle and everything, son. Just with hitting a pipe. Yes. Another exquisite fat bitch I have added to my list of penetrations. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, fat girls that went to other schools. You had fat girls that traveled from Philly. Bro, what? But he don't like fat girls. He don't like fat girls. Believe it or not. You won't believe it. The amount of fat girls he smashed. You would think that he loved fat. He don't like fat girls. But he knew what he realized. He knew he had to penetrate something. The hand is not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? The hand is not going to do it. So what did he do? He had to start smashing fat girls left and right. He knew the Fat Jones was going to give the vajayjay, right? I don't think I've seen him smash any girl that had a BMI lower than 25. I don't think I've seen him smash any girl that was at least like, oh, she's not that big. She, Every joint has been large and in charge, bro. I'm talking about wrecking ball size fat joints. Nice girls, very friendly girls, respectful, and a lot of them knew how to cook. They would be cool and everything like that. And some of them were also willing to be participants in a train, right? A few of them, right? But I didn't want to partake in those type of things because I don't smash fat joints. You know what I'm saying? But hey, team player, you want to be a part of a train? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but. A lot of men know their range. They know what they're capable of getting, son. Even if they joke around with their friends, they know that I can't get certain hoes. I'm not even going to attempt. I'm not even going to lie to myself. I'm not going to say I'm this guy. But a lot of joints, they'll say, oh, I'm a 10. I'm all this. I can get any guy. Like she said, Lizzo went smack at Chris Hemsworth. Thor. Lizzo went smack at Thor, son. You think Thor wants Lizzo? Come on, bro. Like, that's delusion. Like, know your range. Know where you're going to... Get it where you fit in, son. Like, Thor, no homo. Chris Hemsworth is already a handsome guy. So he's already handsome. He's already right here. Now he's rich and famous? Come on, bro. Why would he? Bro, it don't even make sense. Make sure you like the stream, son. Nah, I ain't joining it. Arthur, shut up. He says, I ain't joining it. I ain't joining into that. Could you imagine the smell? I don't want y'all to... the smell of stinky fat... stinky dude and fat sex. Mash that together. Do the fusion dance. Could you imagine the smell of that bedroom? Bro, legit, you open the door, it's a brown cloud of filth and KFC, half-eaten KFC chicken bones all over the floor and stuff. This putrid smell. Like, it seemed like that dirty ass dude from Charlie Brown. You know what I'm talking about? That dirty ass boy from Charlie Brown. Like, he walks around and it's just dirt. It just, oh God. That's still my man's though. I bang with him though, son. If you talk about something, but yeah, dirty mop water. Facts. Exactly. Smell like a litter box. Why the details though, bro? It smells like Jersey. The details. I just had to let y'all know, son. But let's keep going. Make sure y'all like the stream, guys.
I do. But can I just say, people are watching Tate, not
time.
understanding that Tate is part of that 1% of
How good
success,
do you feel, Sachi?
and they think that they can demand the same thing. They can demand.
There are some guys who are delusional.
One second. Sorry. I understand the point you're all making, but let's understand something. To the sexual marketplace, females have always been, and still to a degree are, the gatekeepers. It's men will, you can think about it in a very simplistic way. This is not the case, but let's simplify it for the sake of argument. Imagine men will run around and fuck anything, and women are the ones who say yes or no. You are the gatekeepers that have all the power. And this is what's actually truly interesting about the sexual marketplace, because whenever women go, there's not enough good men.
Shit, don't come at Maryland like that.
Then why you fucking, of course, why would they be good if you don't make them be good? You're fucking losers. So,
That's a good point.
So women, so you're talking about, I'm saying that, you know, a man at a certain level can't do certain things, da-da-da. If you were with Joe Schmo and he wasn't treating you the way you believe Joe Schmo should treat you, then why are you with him?
Leave. Sis, leave.
Like, you women have the gatekeeping. So if you get Joe Schmo and he treats you like you're his queen, treats you perfect, good. If you get a fucking guy at the absolute upper echelons of value and you still aren't happy with what he's giving you, then leave. Women are the gatekeepers. You women actually have all of the power. This is
I've been said this,
about the
bro.
whole thing. Yeah. Women are constantly complaining. You have all the power.
Right.
You're the ones who get to choose. You know who you should be mad at for all this
Hold
shit?
on. My bad, y'all. I got to pause it again, son. Those you guys know I've been saying this for the longest. Women hold the power to the box. They hold the power. They can control how every man acts. Let me ask you this. If you see, you in the hood, you see the drug dealer keeps getting all the hoes, right? Do you think when he was growing up, seeing the other previous drug dealers selling and getting hoes, you don't think that influenced him? You don't think that left an imprint on him? Like, my goodness, these guys is getting a lot of hoes for being drug dealers. You don't think that played a role? Yeah, of course he wants money, but I think that also played a big role of why he also became a drug dealer, right? So I feel like men will do, if men are seeing that women don't like guys, like, for example, I'm going to use like the drug dealer or anything like that. Oh, women don't like these type of guys. Why would I want to be like that? I bet you there'll be less drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, bro, why would I want to be this? I'm not going to get any hoes. Men are almost driven by sex. I can't get hoes, so why would I partake in this type of thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so when women like, oh, I want a nice guy, but us men are constantly seeing them go after guys who ain't shit, who are terrible guys, treating them bad. And we're like, damn, all these guys keep winning. Why are these guys winning? Now the guy who grew up being a nice guy, now he's like, I gotta change up. I can't be a nice guy, man, because these girls can't. And I'm like, yo, you are the ones, women are the ones who decided this. You decided this. Now you made it so every guy who wanted to be a nice guy is transforming and becoming an a-hole because he realizes it gets him in a position to get more vag. It's as simple as that. If y'all really started going after nice guys, you don't think that guys will start changing? Of course, it's going to be that dumbass guys who are like, I ain't going to do nothing for hoes and stuff like that. But it's going to be a lot of other guys who are like, yo, I'm going to have to conform and change up a little bit, bro, to get the hoes. Like, come on, bro. Like, even when I was younger, son, like, what was up? Wayne was big. He had the dreadlocks. Everybody was like, oh, damn. Girls were like, yeah, I like Wayne. He got dreadlocks and all that stuff. What happened? A whole lot of guys started throwing dreadlocks. I grew dreadlocks after that. So don't say that I followed that. That was after that. But yeah, everybody started getting dreadlocks. Like, oh, yeah. Son, dudes do things in order to acquire Tadalinas, bro. It's as simple as, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's as simple as that. I don't know why that's so, like, one more thing and then I'll press play. It's also kind of like, oh, no man right here. No man wants to take me serious. No man wants to be in a relationship. Why? You girls are constantly saying that it's fine to have sex with as many men as possible, right? Us men hear that y'all constantly saying that y'all want to have sex with as many men as possible. Why would I want to be in a committed relationship with one person? I'm going to be in a committed relationship with a girl, right? I can't mess with any other girl. If she calls me, I have to answer. There's certain things, boyfriend duties, all that stuff I have to do. But there's a whole fleet of other hoes who are just giving up cheeks left and right because they want to and be empowered. It's empowerment, right? Why would a guy want to get into a real relationship with you? Why would a guy even want to be faithful? Think about it. Why would he want to be faithful? There's all these girls giving pussy. If all girls were like, you know what, we're not really going to be giving pussy like that. We're just going to give it to the right guy, the guy that we want to be with. You think guys will cheat as much? They won't be able to cheat as much, right? Because the girls is not giving up the cheeks, but we constantly being told that, oh yeah, we should be able to have sex. I mean, it makes them like, I don't know, man. What's good, Irma? I feel like sometimes the men consider manipulation as just women using their power. I can agree with that. Using and abusing are a major difference. There's a fine line between it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Make sure you like the stream, though, guys. Let's keep going.
I'll tell you who you should be mad at. Do you know who threw away all the female power in the sexual marketplace? Promiscuous females. Because now you got chicks who'll bang anybody without trying. So why should a dude get up and try?
No,
Bro, this guy Tate is... Hey, bro, put me on a podcast with Tate, bro. We the same dude, bro. To a certain extent, some of the stuff Tate says is wild, but we the same dude, bro. I just said that. I literally just said that. That's crazy. Let's keep going, though.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to actually be... Let me make this clear.
Go on, sir.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to actually be, no bullshit, a man? And I say this and women go, oh, yeah, dude, that... As soon as most women encounter any kind of problem, the first thing they do is turn to a man. Their man, their dad, the mechanic, the police, a man. If you actually put a woman in front of a problem and go, no men, they're like, oh, whoa, fuck. It's a mental breakdown. Men, day after day, especially if you're a high-level man, let me make it something clear from my life. I'll talk from personal experience. I'm not just looking after me. I'm not just looking
Thank
after
you, Irma. I
chick.
appreciate that.
I'm the guy
You know what I'm saying?
in about 300 people's phone books that they call when anything big goes wrong. You get arrested in Russia, you need extraction from Ukraine, you need $1 million, whatever it is, Kazakhstan, abduction, they call me. I'm the first phone call. I'm fixing 400 different lives. I'm a problem solver. Chicks can't fix fucking any of this shit, right? This is how hard it is to be a man. And it's amazing because society expects it of you, but so do women. If you had a man, be honest, you had a man and you went to your man and said, oh, I've got this problem, I can't fix this, it's broken, the car tire's broken. And he went, I don't know. You would dry up. Like, you'd be like, well, what the fucking point are you?
Facts.
That's the truth.
Facts.
You could sit here and go, oh, we'd call a mechanic. No, you wouldn't. You'd look at your man and go, what do you mean you can't fix it?
I'll do it myself, waste man.
And this is what she's saying about your man will get up and go, and you know what's beautiful about masculinity? A bunch of times a man will go up and he doesn't have a clue how to fix it himself. But he'll go, don't worry, baby, okay. And he'll stand up with no money and no clue. And he'll go out there and fucking try and find a way because as a man, you need to be useful. It is so difficult to be a man. You have no idea the amount of pressure that we're under from society and from the women we even want to associate with. On a whole, it's difficult. She has to keep all these things in mind. It's hard.
But can I ask you a question? You see what you just said about, the top G, that if they had money, you can fly planes and fly that. Drop it down to if you were earning, like, say, 50,000 a year.
Yep.
Couldn't you be that same person amongst your peers?
100% you could.
That's what I'm trying to say.
100% you could. And also you have to...
Money doesn't make you a top G.
No, money's an amplifier. So that's the first thing about money. Money amplifies. Men can make money. Money does not make men. If you're a dork and you get rich, you're a rich dork. If you're a G and you get rich, you're a top G. Right?
Hey, facts. What did you just say? I just told you. I told you my mans who stinks. Join the fraternity. And like I told you guys this many times. Once you join a frat in college, you're like a celebrity, bro. Like when I tell you joints be just trying to give you the cheeks, bro. It's they gas it on TV. Like on TV, the way they make it seem like oh my God, but it's kind of gas, but not gas. Like I told you, the moment I joined my fraternity, the very first day, joints was like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, son. But there's also at the same time, there's a lot of dudes who join the frat and it's like, yo, like they might join a certain frat. You be like, bro, that dude is still a loser, bro. Like he's still a loser, right? He might get a few hoes, but he's not getting all the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still a dork, son, as he said. Let's keep going though.
So that's the first thing about money, and I agree with you. But traditionally, and this is the baseline, and once again, when I say these things, I'm not looking to be attacked for being misogynist. I'm just commenting on how I view the world and how I see things. Traditionally, a man primarily gives his attention to a female to get sex, and she gives him sex back to get the attention. That's the swap, right?
Facts.
So if I'm a dude and I want sex
and
from a
protection,
girl,
though,
I give her attention, I talk to her, I hang out with her, I spend time with her, eventually I get the sex. That's how it works. But the higher value you are as a man, the more valuable your attention is, the more valuable your time is, the less you have to give. It's
shout
like
out
potency.
Shout out
right?
P.
So
Diddy.
I can give 5 minutes to a chick, and that's worth 2 weeks of some other dude's time. But that's the reality. So where you are on the scale is just basically how much of your time you have to give. Now, you can still give all your time to a woman, treat her like a queen, be respected by your peers. She can be happy with you. I'm not saying she will be any. In fact, I'll argue she'll be happier with that man than she'll be with a fucking guy like me. I'm not even out here saying I'll make chicks happy. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying that she'll get the amount of time that she's going to want from that man. The amount of attention is linked to his status. But at a true high-level status of man, it's 2 DMs. Boom, boom. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, done.
This kind of leads into my next question.
All right, guys, let's take a second to hear from our channel sponsor.
Nah, hell no.
Florida cops are searching for 2 young women who stole a $25,000 Rolex.
Do women prefer to be monogamous with a low-value man or share a high-value man?
Well, look at society.
Actually, hold up, y'all. No. We stopping today. I might stream tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, I might stream on Monday. I'm not sure. We gotta figure out. We're gonna have to continue this. We're gonna have to continue because, bro, I got work tomorrow, guys. And if I was like, what's his name, son, I might be able to finesse it, but. Oh, we got 41 people all together, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Oh, yeah, me and Wiltshire. Hey, Kingman 402. Man, I would love to do a stream with Daquan Wiltshire, bro. That would be amazing. He's freaking hilarious. And he lives in Fredericksburg, too. So that's the crazy thing. So, and the thing, we follow each other on IG, me and Daquan. But for some reason, I think I hit him up one time, though, but he ain't. I don't know. I'm like, bro, Fredericksburg, son, that's about an hour 30 away from where I'm at, bro. We can easily make this joint happen, or at least do a virtual one, but I don't know. Because his streams are hilarious to me, son. I love his streams. But, yeah, oh, look, the chat is not even popping up. Like, what the hell is going on with the chat? The chat's not even popping up on the joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here, guys. It's crazy, but yeah, man, I'm seeing it. It's popping up on the bottom. Kingman 44, man, these hoes be tweeting. Riggy on that junk, Riggy on Twitch. Why is the chat? Okay, let me see. Okay, the viewer count is off. The chat box is off. Okay. Is this joint even? What the hell is going on? PC Master Neo, bro. Okay. All right, y'all. But yeah, man, I think today was a good stream, guys. I think today was a good stream. I think I had some fun. Okay. Is that VA? Yeah, that's VA. Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's about an hour, depending on the traffic, it's about an hour away from DC, so not a long Get a PC? Nah, man. I love Mac too much, bro. Chris, I love Mac too much. Apple better. Thank you. Thank you. I have a Mac, and this joint is just too good. My face oily. But, yeah, guys. Yeah, man. Hopefully I can get in the joint with him. Hold on. Let me see. PC Masters. But, yeah, man. I think this stream was good, man. I think this guy, Andrew Tate, is hilarious. I mean, not hilarious. He's a genius. You can have both, love. I do. Yeah, I can. I mean, I could have both, man, but that's just, it's too much. I have a PC for my job, but I mean, that's for my job. Let's run it tomorrow, TJ. I'll see. I'm not gonna make no promises. I keep it man with y'all. I hate lying to y'all, bro. It's not even a lie. Like today, I keep it a man with y'all. I wasn't even about to stream today. I said I was going to, but I was starting to get tired. I was like, bro, I was finished with work. I was tired. I was just like, bro, like, for those of y'all know, like, y'all already know I do IT and stuff. So it was like, I was exhausted. I was just tired. I was like, yo, I want to go to sleep. But then I was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. I feel like I've let y'all down, bro. I've let y'all down, man. And I feel like I lost support. Remember at one point before, I think one time I got up to like 70 people on the stream. And that was just, I think 70 people, and that was just on YouTube alone. I think on Twitch, I had like another like 12 or some people. So altogether I had like 80 something people on that joint, son. And it's like, I mean, today was cool. Today we got up to like 47 people. I think that's good, man. People showing support and stuff. Yeah, and if I bring the consistency, son, who knows? Grow up, you feel me? But, yeah, look, hold on. The chat's not even coming in. That's crazy. PC Race of the Buggy Joint. But, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all so much, man. And make sure y'all still get the merch, though. Mofo, men offering females orgasms, bro. I'm still doing that, joint, son. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Sales of the merch have gone down lately. But that's fine, though. That's fine, though. That's because I've been slacking lately. So, of course, the sales have been dropping. But at the beginning, it was doing good. Y'all was showing a lot of love. I appreciate that, man. But, yeah, man, it's with the sun and everything. Not even the sun and stuff, but, yeah. But, yeah, all right, guys. We might stream tomorrow, though. No promises. If we don't stream tomorrow, we'll definitely stream on Monday. We'll figure out what we're going to do. It's going to be good, son. We're going to get back consistent. We're going to get back consistent with the streams, guys. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to stay consistent with the streams. As long as y'all come, watch, stay consistent, make sure you guys like the stream and everything like that, I think we'll have a good time. But all right, man. Peace and blessings. Ugly mofo. Shout out to the members. You know what I'm saying? I think who the members, I don't know how many members I have right now, but I know we got Lorenzo, who's the newest member and everything. I appreciate you, man. Irma was in this joint. Of course, who else was in this joint? That was a member, I think. Who else was the member that was in this joint? Was it Bama? I think Bama too, right? Bama was in this joint. I think Bama had to step off a little bit, son. But all right, y'all, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, though. Oh, B2 Crazy, B2, you're not a member anymore, boy. Get out of here, boy. You don't get no love from me, son. Son. I still appreciate you, even though you're not a member no more, son. Hey, but if you all haven't liked the stream, man, like the stream, we're gonna do part 2 Monday or Friday, man.